What is up, everybody? How we doing? Hopefully everybody is there. How are you guys doing? We're getting ready to go live. We are live. What am I talking about? We're getting ready to go live. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, hold on. Apparently I've got to fix one thing real quick. So we'll fix that real quick, which is a little crazy over on YouTube already. So we're gonna fix that. Whew. You know what, honestly, I'll tell you, when I do this stuff, sometimes it goes smooth, and then sometimes it does not. But it's usually it's the days that are hectic that end up being the craziest and the most fun. So there we go. Slow mode is on. You guys are good now, and we can begin live. What is up, everybody? Oh gosh, Hype Train is already starting. We are live, guys. Live. I'm gonna hit record so I don't forget, because that would also be bad. So we are live. Welcome. We have so many channels today. Not only do we have Newegg and my channels on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch, but Western Digital Twitch is also joining us. Welcome, everybody. I think we're already at almost 1,000 people, and it's been 5 minutes, so it's going to get a little bit crazy. We're going to have WD on the show here pretty quick, but let's get through the hype train and get you guys going here, because that hype train is always like kind of what starts the whole thing. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Justin Roby. I am the host of Robeytech. Robeytech is a show dedicated to just pure awesome when it has anything to do with tech and PC building. We build PCs multiple times a week. In fact, it's usually Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, starting at 6 p.m. PT, but now it's just been crazy with the holiday season, and we are here with a special edition doing stuff in cahoots with the WD Black team, who are absolutely fantastic. I've got to get to know them. They have some of the coolest names in the planet. We got Mike the Storage on Discord, plus Gabe Gigabyte Gabe. I'm just kidding. I just gave them those names. We're just going to pretend that's actually what their names are. We're going to have them on here in just a second. But first and foremost, I want to let you guys know about the giveaways that are happening on the stream. Now, this is just stream stuff. If you're new from WD or you're here from Newegg for the first time, this is just the stuff I'm giving away on my stream. There's also these global giveaways. We'll talk about those here in a minute. One of them is a 250 gig Western Digital Blue NVMe Drive. I give those away on every stream. That is attached to a hype train that is happening right now. If we get to level 5 hype train twice in the stream, we'll give one of those away. If we get 800 likes on YouTube, on the YouTube video, we give away another 250 gig Western Digital Blue NVMe Drive. And then finally, down there at the bottom, you see that sub goal. If we get to 50 subs, then we give away a $50 Newegg gift card. If we get to 100 subs, we get away a $100 Newegg gift card. If we get to 150 subs, it becomes a $150 Newegg gift card. If we get to 400 subs, it becomes a 3060 Ti. If we get to 550 subs, it becomes a 3070. If we get to 1,000 subs, it becomes a 3080, and 2,000 it becomes a 3090. Now, you might be thinking, Roby, that's crazy. Like, nobody gets that many subs. You haven't watched our show. We gave away a 3060 on Monday. We gave away two 3070s the week before. We gave away a 3080, and it's been nuts. Like, people, trust me, you guys, we will give those away. It always does. Now, finally, the last giveaway I want to let you guys know about before we get into all the other ones that are different is the sub-only giveaway, which is for the month of December. Basically, that works is we're giving away a 3060 Ti, a 3070, and a 3080 to 3 individual subs. All you got to do is come on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech, use your free Amazon Prime subscription. That'll get you into the entry, and then you could potentially walk away with a GPU for Christmas as well. And then finally, if you gift subs, that gives you extra entries. If you do tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 subs, that gets you extra entries. And finally, if you sub for multiple months, that also gets you extra entries. Now, you're just watching that sub counter go up, but that's because you guys are amazing. You are incredible. But I want to see if the WD guys are here. WD, are you there? WD, are you there? Can they hear me is the question.
What's going on? Checking in.
Oh, there he is. I love it when a good one. Now, can you guys hear them? That's always the question, because like I was joking with Mike, Megabyte Mike, that's what we're going to call him. I was joking with Mike that we always have technical issues. Can you hear? They are saying yes. Yes. I love it when a good plan comes together. Guys, what do you think of the studio today? It's all in orange and black. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I know. Now, there's a 12-minute delay between us and them, so they're going to be reacting very slow. I'm just kidding. No, there's no delay. We're gonna hype it all up like crazy. Let's talk about the giveaways that are happening today with you guys. Now there's two, but I have like a plethora of product. I like the way that was. I did two P's here. We got a plethora of product. I also have this one, but it didn't match, you know, but I still love, I use these all the time. We give away so many of them. Let's talk. Yeah, seriously, I love these drives. But we got a bunch of black. Now we are giving away, just so you guys know, we're giving away this right here. This is the 8 terabyte D10. We'll talk about that a little later. We're giving away an SN850 500 gig, which is their new PCIe Gen 4 NVMe drive. And we're giving away an SN750 500 gig, which is their 3,500 megabit per second PCIe Gen 3. And then we've also got the SN550. But we got some other things here. Do you guys want to take a minute and talk about it? Introduce yourselves. We got Gigabyte Gabe and Megabyte Mike here on the channel, but let's let you guys say hi.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess I'm Megabyte Mike today. So who I am is I'm the senior manager of community marketing for the W Black and Western Digital. So I not only handle the W Black kind of channels and marketing, but also SanDisk, GTech, WD. But yeah, I'll pass it on to Gabe.
You know, Gigabyte Gabe is one catchy name, so I really enjoy that. So how's it going, everyone? My name is Gigabyte Gabe. I'm a channel marketing manager for WD Black. So I manage some of the channel influx from a marketing perspective. Super happy to be here.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, we do. I love to give nicknames, and I'm really glad that I have to admit, Gigabyte Gabe does sound like have a great ring to it.
It rings.
Yeah, we need to like find out. Like, there's got to be another M later on. Like, we got Petabyte. If your name was Peter, maybe change your name to Peter, Mike, and be Petabyte Peter.
You know, that's actually my second name. My full name is Gabriel Peter.
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So we got Petabyte Peter, Petabyte Peter and Gigabyte Gabe here in the channel. We're just going on there. Everybody's like, I'm so lost. They don't know what's happening. Anyway, we're just having a good
really
time.
Tough tongue twisters here. Really hard.
Say that 5 times fast.
So what is happening today, just so you guys know, is we are celebrating the launch of some products. So Mike, Gabe, you want to talk a little bit about the stuff that we're celebrating and what's new in the product stack and why we're kind of here today?
Yeah, absolutely. I can definitely talk about it. So obviously our SN850 NVMe SSD, the PCIe Gen 4, you know, if you've looked at the reviews, we've gotten 100% ratings. It has been blowing everything out of the water. You know, it's the go-to Gen 4 SSD right now to get. And you of course can get that SSD on newegg.com right now. But not only that, we also have the AN1500 NVMe SSD add-in card. So this is really meant for people that haven't upgraded their system to a Gen 4 system just yet, but can still use the Gen 3 platform, right? So we really wanted to make sure to give you that 600 or 6,500 megabits a second, speed and Gen 4 like speed. But not only that, it has built-in heatsink, cooling, and also it has RGB. Who knew that we were going to add RGB to WD Black, you know? But we were extremely excited about it. We love it. People are loving the products. We have a whole line of products that are not only made for PC gamers, but also made for console gamers. No matter what you play on, we have something for you. So we're excited about all of our new products.
Okay, so now is it true that the more colors you show on the RGB, the faster the read-write speed is? That is true, right?
Absolutely. That is 100% accurate.
So they were saying you're a little bit quiet. I just turned them up, so we got you a little bit louder now. That may be why everybody thought that it made no sense at all. Yeah, they're all like, yay. They were all like, who is he talking about? He's just talking to nobody. So let's say that again. I apologize. You guys were too low. We got your volume back up. Everybody's like, yay, we're ready to hear you. So say that one more time. That was just practice. Hold on, I'm just going to pretend. Welcome everybody to Robeytech. We're just starting here for the first time, and no, I'm just kidding. Let's say that again, Petabyte Peter. What's been going on with WD Black?
Well, with WD Black right now. Oh, want to take it away, Michael?
Sure. So, obviously we have our new line of products, and for those who couldn't hear me, I'm sorry. Obviously we have our prized possession here, the PCIe Gen 4 SN850 NVMe SSD. If you go and look at the reviews, if you do a quick search, you can see that, we had a 100% rating from Tweaktown. We have tons of reviews that are basically saying that's blowing out of the water in terms of our competition. And of course, you can get that today at newegg.com. But not only do we want to have and push our PCIe Gen 4 SSD, we also have a PCIe Gen 3 SSD add-in card, which is the AN1500 NVMe SSD add-in card. The reason why we made this is because not everyone is ready to upgrade their system to a Gen 4 platform. We really wanted to make sure that you have the ability to still have that Gen 4 like speeds with 6,500 megabits a second, and you're able to just to plug it into your PCIe slot, and you're good to go. And it's a bootable drive, so you can literally put it in, it'll recognize it, and you're good to go. It's not something you need to format. It'll be the moment you put it in. And as Justin mentioned, that the RGB is what adds all the the extra frames and extra speed.
Do you like my Vanna? Do you like my Vanna there? Yeah, no, yeah, and what we were saying is that the more RGB you add, you actually do add speed. So if you make it rainbow, it actually accesses at PCIe Gen 5 speeds, which are unheard of if you set it to full RGB. Now there also was something special that happened yesterday. Gabe, we'll talk to you a little bit about this because I ended up buying one of these, and I think you guys were surprised. There was actually a limited edition, and it's coming out a little later in January as well, but a limited edition SN850 that also had RGB on it as well in the heatsink. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, Gabe. Go.
Yeah, let's get so we also have an SN850 with a built-in heatsink on it. On top of that, we have an RGB LED on there. So again, you want to get that extra boost with that Gen 5 speed, and you want to grab that RGB on there.
The thing is that we have I think we were at over 2,000 people watching already, and I know there's some press in here who are just like, you want to get that max speed, get on there right now, you know what I mean? So they're gonna go.
I know our legal is probably watching too. I just want to point out that those are all jokes. Those are not real. Please do not go and talk. Yeah, there is no Gen 5. The RGB does not add anything to your speed or frames. So just want to put that out there.
What I can say is that heatsink really keeps the temps down for this SSD. Okay. So not only does this look amazing, but it's great from a performance perspective.
Now, a lot of people ask I have some questions. These are some things that seem to come up a lot when we talk about NVMe drive. So I figured this would be a great thing to toss out your way. Number one, people ask, they say, should I remove the sticker off of the NVMe when I install it? Thoughts?
So it all depends on what you're trying to do, right? Okay. Obviously, if you're trying to add a like a heatsink or aluminum heatsink that's already comes with your motherboard, you can take off the sticker and adhere it on, but just so you know, the moment you remove the sticker, it technically voids the warranty. But you don't have to take off the sticker. Adding that heatsink on top of it should be fine. Yep. And this is directly coming from the motherboard manufacturers as well.
Yeah, and we have actually tested this with FLIR, but I thought this would just be one of those things that comes up a lot that people are always like, why don't you take the sticker? And we're very much team sticker because we know, number one, the WD Black stickers are actually printed from the feathers of angels. And so not only are you blessed when you use them, but all in all, you don't want to lose that blessing by removing the sticker, nor is it necessary, so to speak. So I thought that's a good question that a lot of people ask coming up there. Now, if you are PCIe Gen 4 and you have a heatsink on your motherboard, should you get one that actually has the heatsink like the one you guys having come out there, or is the one on your motherboard good enough for PCIe Gen 4? Because that comes up a lot as well.
So, we allow the heatsink version is just in case if your motherboard does not have it. Now, if you already have a heatsink ready motherboard, then by all means use the one that you already have. But we really wanted to make sure that we offer two options for those to choose, right? But of course, we can only test the ones with our own heatsink, with our own WD game mode dashboard. But nonetheless, the performance will still be excellent, no matter if you have a heatsink or not. It all depends on exactly what you want to do and how much bulk of data you plan on transferring pretty much all day.
That makes sense.
Unless you're a huge video editor where you're dumping gigs and gigs of files all day, then the heatsink running at the most optimal rate is definitely what you need. But if it's something where you are not doing exactly that, then the non-heatsink version is perfectly fine.
Okay, now what if you're like me and you collect tons of pictures of gerbils? Like, does that cause any issues whatsoever? Gerbils and PC pictures, is that
No.
okay? Good. Okay, you're
So,
safe.
but we need the gerbil version. Actually, that's coming out in February.
Special edition.
So that one's coming out, right? So that's a Robeytech special edition, right? Has his face on the backside, and it comes with already his collection of gerbil photos, so that you don't have to
Pre-installed.
technically pre-installed. So that's an added value for free.
I
Don't
didn't
worry
know
about
you
that,
guys.
We're not gonna charge for that.
I didn't know you guys had an 8 terabyte version. That's a lot of gerbils.
I like gerbils on every angle, every color, hint of hues. So I want to make sure we give the world what they want. So.
Oh, good. Well, that's the thing is everybody wants my 8 terabyte collection of gerbil photos. Okay, so let's talk about what we're giving away today, because some people. So there's the stream stuff, the stream giveaways, which you guys have been absolutely bonkers on already, and that's great. But we are giving away some things, and the way to do it is we actually have a page that is active now that people can go and hit, and it's a Gleam giveaway, and we're giving away on stream today. We're giving away the D10, right? The 8 terabyte. You guys are here, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, correct.
Okay, just making sure. And then we're giving away a 500 gig SN850, which is the new PCIe Gen 4 Awesome.
Yes, correct.
Yep. Okay. I love this. This is fun. We're okay. And then we're giving away the 500 gig SN750.
Yep.
And we're giving away a 500 gig SN550.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a lot of storage.
I know. I know.
That is for your gerbil collection, your dog collection, cat collection. It's
anything.
For everything.
Horses.
That's more than enough for a gerbil collection, actually.
It's funny because we actually we are starting, like, we take a lot. Actually, what we do have a lot of is we have a crazy art director who takes a ton. A creative director. His name's Brian. He takes a ton of our photos, and we have so many. Like, we're selling as part of our merch a calendar of just our photos, and that's the thing is, like, we actually do have a lot of photos of really awesome PCs, and so that'll be super cool for there. Now, the way this is going to work is you can go to those links now. There's the Gleam, you're seeing it right there. There's the WD Black, you're seeing it showing up in chat now. Those are going to be, you can head to those. We're going to announce the winners for all of those at the end of the stream. So I'm going to get an email. We'll show a graphic. You guys will know who win. If you win those, you do not need to be present for those particular things. Those will reach out to you and go from there. For the giveaways that are happening on stream, we are actually going to have you be here. So, like, the other 2 Western Digital Blue drives that we're giving away for the likes and for the hype trains, that one, and then for the big probably graphics card, which is more than likely given how many subs we already have. The graphics card we'll give away at the end. You do need to be present to win those. So I just want to make sure you guys are clear. Now, the last thing, and this is the most exciting bit, we are going to be building a PC that we are going to be here on the show, which I know you guys are like, Roby, you build a PC every week, multiple times a week. But this one, we're going to build and we're going to give that one away. And it's not one of our long giveaways. This one's going to take about 2 weeks to give away. So that is also happening on the show as well. Now, Mike and Gabe, we talked a little bit about, like, when we planned this PC together, what were some of the criteria you gave me? Because we wanted to make sure that this was a special PC for folks. Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. One thing that we want to do, obviously, we love all the PCs that you build. They're amazing, but we really wanted
thanks.
to build a PC that is attainable by consumers, right? That they can find that case on Newegg, they can find these products on Newegg. We wanted to make sure we did that, as opposed to giving a PC that no one can actually custom build or anything like that. So we really want to make sure that the system that you're winning today is something that, if you don't win, you have a chance of actually buying those parts and building it yourself, if you would like. So that was one criteria.
And the great thing about it is, like, so in this one, obviously in this PC, given that it's celebrating the SN850, thank you very much, by the way, the 10 gifted subs. We're almost at 150 already, which is crazy, and it's only been 20 minutes. One of the things that's crazy about this is we wanted to celebrate the SN850, so this actually has your PCIe Gen 4 drives in it as part of the build. But people could go to the PCIe Gen 3, have awesome performance for gaming, and even the WD Blue SN550s, and still have, end up dropping the PC to almost that $1,500 range, if that's an option for people as well.
Yes, absolutely. We want to make sure that, depending on what your budget is, what kind of gaming system you want to build, you have a great starter SSD, which is the SN550. It's still an amazing speed for PCIe Gen 3, But of course, if you want to go to the next level and get W Black, you can get the SN750 with a 3500 megabits a second, or go to the PCIe Gen 4 and have the 7000 megabits a second. So we
Okay.
really want to make sure that we have a product, no matter what your budget is, what kind of system you want to build, we have something for you, and
Yeah.
we have those speeds.
Perfect. Now, Gabe, you're Mr. WD Black. Like that's your thing and all that sort of stuff. What do we like when we talk about the future? Like we're already looking at such an amazing product stack right here, and luckily I get to keep all of this stuff and hug it. I sleep with it at night. It makes me happy.
I do too.
Yeah, I know.
do too.
I know. But what do we like? Can you give us a hint, anything at all, for what we're looking at in the future for WD Black? Like what 2021 is going to be like? Because I want people to get excited, and I know there's only so much you could probably say. You might be able to say nothing, Roby, and thank you for giving me that question and being a complete douchebag. But I just wanted to see if maybe there was something.
Oh man, I feel like right now with the PCIe Gen 4, that's really the biggest goal for WD Black.
Done.
Such a huge push for us right now, and I think that's going to be our biggest goal for this upcoming year. We want to make sure that we make that as mainstream as possible, and then also just trying to figure out, what do our fans want, what do the customers want, and we want to be as in touch with them as possible. So really, just trying to figure out, what do gamers want, what do gamers need, and we want to make sure that we have the answer for that. Yes,
you're absolutely right. That's a great. And again, I kind of expected that kind of thing. And I like when I got told that you guys had a PCIe Gen 4. I've been incredibly excited. In fact, we did a build 2 days ago. So yes, on Wednesday we did a custom water cooled build for my Cyberpunk for my LG TV at home. We threw the SN850 2 terabyte in that one. So I've been incredibly excited to actually get to use one of those in my own rig. And so I'm excited to give these away today to hopefully one lucky winner who's going to walk away with a 500 gig. And then also somebody's going to walk away with a PC with 1.5 terabytes of SN850 storage that they can cozy up to at night. You know what I mean? Like know that it's purring back there, just taking care of those animal pictures and Roby PC tech pictures and feel good at night.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the giveaways. I'm excited for everyone to win it. This is something that obviously our company, we've been in the storage business for 50 plus years. We created the SSD. We believe in our product. And we're so excited for other people to actually test it and finally use it and, share with others the success and the performance of it. Right. So we're happy. We're excited. I wish I can actually win the product myself, to be honest. We work with all these products and we can't win any of these products. All the new stuff, because they're so limited in terms of the quantity, and there really is so many units in the world.
Ooh.
We can't even get it ourselves. So the fact that somebody can win it today, you're actually taking away something that's so limited. It's pretty crazy.
I'm pretty jealous.
They're feeling really so guilty right now. Like everybody's in there. Okay, I won't enter. I promise to send it right to you, Mike and Gabe, right after I win this. And going from there. Hey, somebody's asking, will I take a selfie with me hugging all this stuff? Absolutely. I will definitely do that. Get that up on for those people who are who are making little shrines to me. No, nobody's actually doing that, but I pretend in my hair. Yeah, with my hair. Yeah, exactly. One thing I will say is, maybe that's something our community comes together, and maybe we can send Mike and Gabe one of their own products and make them not feel bad for that. So maybe you guys get like a surprise Christmas gift from the team here at Robeytech as like a big thing, as a big thank you or whatever it was. But all in all, I think what's next, so these are awesome. We'll go through there. Let's talk about the PC we're going to build today, kind of get your opinion on it. And then from there, we'll go ahead and get started and kind of close it out with just what the options are if people wanted to make it a little bit less expensive, because some people want to say that, because again, we wanted people for this to be attainable. And then again, don't forget, guys, get your entries in. We're going to have the link going all the time for getting in your Gleam. That's going to happen once we're calling that one at the end of the show. So you have probably about 2.5 hours. Oh, I guess, yeah, I'm guessing 2.5, maybe 3 hours left to get in on that and potentially walk away with one of these awesome storage bits. But let's get these out of the way, as sad as it is, because it's really hard to build on a table filled with awesome product. So we'll get these just kind of off to the side, and then we're going to start walking through what we're building today and what we're going to give away. I don't actually know for sure when the PC goes live, but if you pay attention to WD WD Blacks, at WD Black Twitter, at Newegg Twitter, and then of course at Robeytech Twitter. You will see that go live, and then you'll get your chance to enter to win this PC, and I think it'll run for about 2 weeks. But let's start about what's at the centerpiece of this. Given that we're using PCIe Gen 4, we had to choose Ryzen. And the other thing too is we couldn't go 3000 series, as awesome as it is. So we started with the Ryzen 5 5600X. This, surprise, and you guys will find this out, is actually my CPU of the year, the 2020 CPU of the year, for a couple reasons. One, ever since they basically merged the cache in this, like single core performance has been great, beating Intel's 10900K, and you get PCIe Gen 4 support. And all in all, for the price for performance, price per dollar performance, this is a great CPU. Guys, any thoughts on the Ryzen 5000 series? Do you guys have a Ryzen 5000 series PC at home? I'm guessing if you don't have an SN850, maybe you don't even get that. You're like, we actually can't even have PCs. We give them to everybody else.
Yeah, we're talking on phones right now, so no, well, we do not have. Well, I didn't myself do not have a Ryzen system just yet. But it's also another funny thing where I actually have Ryzen CPUs that will be given away, and they're sitting next to me, but I can't even use them. It's the same situation with the Blacks. It's really sad, to be honest. But you know, we're great partners with AMD, and honestly, their success with their new Ryzen line of CPUs has been, you know, well earned. And the fact that it's working so greatly with our SN850, you know, we can't speak highly enough of them. So.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I have not heard more than enough praise for this particular CPU. I think pound for pound is one of the best ones out there. So I think you've, selected a great choice for the price as well.
Oh, awesome. And the other thing that's really great about this, and I think the one thing that everybody wishes is that there were more in stock, but that tells you, just like your limited quality of an SN850, these are just super in demand right now. And that's always a struggle when new things go. But this is great, and I think from a gaming standpoint or editing standpoint or anything somebody who would win this PC could use it for, they're really set up for a multitude of options with this at its core. So there we go. Let's talk about the motherboard next, because again, because we needed, and we're using 2 PCIe Gen 4, that limited our selection to X570, but this is the MSI X570 Gaming Edge Wi-Fi. The thing that I was super happy about is that this does have the flash BIOS button, which we learned on my last build I forgot to check for. So one thing that means is that we do not need to throw in a 3950X or something like that, flash it, and then put the 5600X. We can actually flash this afterwards. But MSI, great partner with you guys as well, I'm assuming. And all in all, I love the way this card looks. Again, we're trying to make it very black, white, and orange is the theme we're going for. So again, I kind of chose this for aesthetic purposes, but I love MSI motherboards. What do you guys have any thoughts on it?
Well, MSI, huge partner with us as well, right? We work with them globally on everything in terms of all of our efforts. And it has always been a brand that has been there. They're even part of our W Black launcher of the new product. So definitely a great board. And honestly, again, we can't say more than enough than great things about MSI.
Okay, sorry, just updating the giveaway because people are like, update the giveaway, Roby. So it's just getting so it's.
Look, you're a busy man. Look how many streams you're having, and you have multiple computers there. You're building 5 systems today, and you're still trying to capture those gerbil photos. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. We go in there. Yeah, we're going to do 5 systems today and go from there. But
in a row, there's no rest for you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
it's a
man.
24-hour stream.
We actually, so there was one stream where I did a partnership with oh my gosh, CLG, with CLG Gaming, and during we played CLG, I had to do 2 systems at the same time on stream. And I'm really grateful that you did not ask for. They were like, it wasn't like you guys going like, hey, by the way, Roby, we need computers, so we're gonna have you build 2 for us, and then also build one that we'll give away. And I would have been like, well, you only live once, so. And going from there. Okay, so there is our motherboard. You know what? I can't go wrong with this. Pretty excited about this as well. And I know a lot of people, sometimes this makes people salty, but it will make somebody very happy. And that is the EVGA XC3 GeForce RTX 3070.
Oh,
we
man.
needed to have a next gen GPU as well. And then all in all, like EVGA came in clutch with hooking us up with this for this giveaway specifically. So thank you to Jacob for doing that. You know, he's a huge fan of WD. He uses them in his systems, I believe. But thank you very much for that. This is going to be the GPU. I think people are like, yes. Thank you. Yeah, people are like, yeah, I'm happy. I think there is nothing to say, right? Like this is great for 1440p Cyberpunk. We're testing right now. I think you can do low to medium if you tool around with it on Cyberpunk 2077 on 4K. But if you're going to play 1440p ultra settings, this is going to be great. Sorry, high settings for Cyberpunk, then this is a great card for them. And it's also very priced well, which is one of the other things too. Is like we didn't put a 3080 in this because again we're trying to keep that price at a good point. So thoughts, guys? 3070s. Do you guys have next gen GPUs? I feel like I keep giving you guys stuff and just making you sad.
I have so many tears right now. It's hard to describe. But you know, look. Everything you're putting here is so limited to the point where whoever wins this, I am so jealous and excited for them. You know, like you can't even buy a 3070 right now, and I'm so glad that we're able to give it away to somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, myself, I was fortunate enough to actually grab the 3060 Ti version of the EVGA model, and like I am holding it like a holy grail. These things are amazing. The 3070 is such a great price point for a 1440p PC, so I'm excited to see you build this.
Oh, awesome. Now, the good thing is that this is just a spoiler for you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, and not to take away from the awesomeness of today, because today it's like we're doing two extremes. We're building an affordable PC, but tomorrow we're building a $12,000 PC with dual 3090s. So yeah, that's happening.
More tears, appreciate it.
So yeah, it's gonna be that's gonna be nuts tomorrow, starting at noon. So that's gonna be kind of crazy as well. And then apparently I got another. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, we got another craziness, and so that'll be awesome as well. Now let's see. We went through. Oh, cooler. I did want to let people know cooler. We are using the stock cooler for this again. More than good enough for a 5600X. So we didn't add that in there again, keeping costs low. Let's talk about storage. I think you guys know a little bit about this. Have you heard of these right here? Yeah, you heard of these?
First time.
Yeah. What do you know about these things right here? I heard they're new and they're kind of cool. So we have over almost 3,000 people here now. So maybe some people didn't get to hear about your SN850. So I was gonna give Gabe the chance to unload on folks today.
I mean, the SN850, and Michael, feel free to jump in because I know that you have a lot of passion about this particular product. But the SN850 Gen 4 speeds up to 7,000 megabytes per second. Such an incredible product. We were so proud to launch this recently, and you know, so far we're very humble about our reviews and how we are against our competitors, and it seems like we are doing a superb job. And honestly, like as someone that has watched the product from its development all the way out to its launch, I'm so happy to know that we are up there and on par with our competitors with this particular product. You know, this is a huge generation. We're looking forward to incremental speeds when it comes to load times for our games, and I feel like this is at the brink of what you really want in a next gen platform. Yeah.
I think that was great. Mike, what do you got to add? Because he says you have passion. So I'm like, maybe do it in like a Shakespearean accent, or you know, I don't know.
I don't think I could do that.
We need Rummy here, Michael.
Yeah, we need him, the actual man. So I do want to say that this is all due to the fans, and this is something that we don't always talk about. But because of the demand from the fans and their direct feedback when I do trade shows, when I do events, they give us all their feedback on what they want us to, create, what they want us to make next. It is all because of you guys. The fans is the reason why we have these products, and we worked really hard to get it to the quality that it is today. And this took a long time to make, especially all the tests. This wasn't the first iteration, but just want to say thank you to everyone who is watching, everyone who's listening. It's because of you that this product exists, and it'll be because of you the next gen, if there is a Gen 5, if there's whatever's next, it's going to be because you guys actually driving the passion for us.
That's awesome. Yeah, that was great. There we go. Not quite Shakespearean, but all in all, can you do it in Yiddish? Because I think like just do a repeat of that in Yiddish, and we'll keep it going.
Maybe you could provide a sample.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Goneth. You want, here's an example. This is like WD Black Goneth. There we go. All done in Yiddish. It's that good. Goneth means thief. So there we go. That's the only Yiddish I actually know. So I feel
That's a 10 out of 10.
I feel good that I was actually even able to pull that out of my butt. Yeah, going for there. Okay, let's see. What do we got next? Oh, RAM. And I love this RAM. It's some of my favorite, and that is G.Skill Trident Z. One of the tried and trues in terms of RGB. Again, the other thing, too, is that a lot of people talk about how it adds frames. But like we were telling you earlier, RGB, even on RAM, makes your access faster on hard drives as well. Is this not true?
I can't speak for Trident. I can't speak for the rest, but they are beautiful. I have those in my PC right now.
Oh, okay. So confirmed, Mike does have a PC, so you guys can stop trying to send in.
Good start.
You can stop
Just the
trying to
RAM,
send,
not the PC.
he's like, all I do
plugged
is
into a potato.
He's like, I basically built a PC just out of RAM boxes because that's the only thing I could get in stock right now. And then and I just stare at the SN850 logo on my phone all the time. But that's awesome. Again, 3200 megahertz, which is more than fine. In terms of access speed, sitting in at still 16, so low latency in terms of our RAM access. It's going to look great. Again, what we're looking for is aesthetically, it's all black. We're going for a black, orange, and white theme. I hear that's kind of very similar to your guys' theme in general, and should overall look very good. So there we go, right there. There's our RAM, and then finally we've got a 750. We've got an 850 watt power supply. Feels weird to just kind of pop that up here. And then lastly, we've got some Asia Horus cables in black, just to kind of wrap things up, because again, you want to make sure it looks good. Was the key part. Now, finally, the other part that we have is this case, and everybody who watches me knows how much I love Phanteks cases, and can I not say that us having is this not like this matte black, just satin black look feels like it's perfect for a WD Black product.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
matte black, all the things. Honestly, everything matte black looks great.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that. We are going to take all of the stickers that people have been taking off of their WD Blacks for the last 3 months. I've been asking them to mail them here, and we're just going to cover it all with WD Black M.2 stickers. I think that'll really sell the aesthetic.
That'll really add character.
For those of you who don't know, this is the Phanteks P600s, probably one of the best PC cases to build in. It's an absolute dream, has a ton of room in it. The other thing too is that I thought as well, if somebody wants to later on, after they get this, wants to add AIO cooling, or if they want to just basically add storage, this case has a lot of that, and it's just got a bunch of little special additions, for instance, like the little drawer that we'll show you a little later on for putting in your GPU cables. It's got plenty of cooling that just comes stock with 140 millimeter Phanteks fans. It's got a built-in fan hub, and for a price of $140, it is such a great deal. Now, there is an airflow version of this called the P500A, which is like the SN850 or like a GeForce RTX 3080 or 3070 or a AMD Ryzen 5000 CPU. Very hard to get because anything brand new is really hard to get right now. But super excited about this. And this is going to be an absolute great case. And this build is going to look absolutely sick coming out in with the white, orange, and black aesthetic. So that is our build. What do you guys think? We did pretty good on choosing parts.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I cannot wait for the final product. I cannot wait for the final build.
I can't either.
Contrary to popular belief, I am in the process of rebuilding my computer right now. So I actually have a PC, confirmed that. But with that in mind, a lot of these parts are actually parts that I just purchased myself. So I'm happy that I am on the Robeytech recommends list right now. It makes me feel good.
Hey, I like that list. Is that a list does that exist, Roby? Justin?
It does. It does exist. It's a very, very exclusive club for people who have really great nicknames like Gigabyte Gabe. So until we come up with a better one for Mike, even though we have Petabyte Peter, we're gonna have to come up with a better one, and we may put you on the recommended list, so to speak. But no, I'm just kidding, Mike. You're on there. Yeah, it's exclusive. It's an exclusive club. And going from there. Okay, so we're gonna start to build in about 15 minutes, guys. I think what I wanted to do now, kind of coming up into this, is Let people ask questions. Now, what are some of the things you guys do on your channel? Because some people's like, you guys stream. When do you stream, actually? Why don't we start there? Why don't we actually start with a real question, Roby, versus just rambling and make everybody not know what the heck's going on? When do you guys stream?
So we stream every Friday at 5 p.m.
Okay.
Pacific Standard Time. So
right now.
At this time, pretty much. Yeah, right now. So we're doing it all together. So when we started streaming, it's the four of us when we started, and we really felt that having the four of us, we're friends in real life and friends at work, and honestly, just having us just chit-chatting, really end the week with our fans. It's something that we enjoy every single week, and that's why we started streaming. And once in a while, we'll play games. Obviously, people can see how bad we are at games, but I promise you, we do play games all day, every day. So.
Okay, so if somebody's going to tune in, and don't worry, that doesn't compete directly with me. Usually, I'm actually about an hour later when you guys stream. What kind of games do you guys play when people were to watch you? If we were going to if we were going to come off of watching you and then maybe use you as like a palate cleanser before Robeytech and the intensity of my show.
So I guess at that point, if it's so intense, maybe we should have a more mellow stream, right? Let's we'll just chat.
Let's do some yoga.
Yeah, we do a lot of yoga on Fridays on our streams. That's what we're moving towards. That's our 2021 plan right now, So no, we play a lot of Call of Duty, Warzone. We have a huge partnership with Activision. Not only that, we work directly with Apex and Respawn as well. So we really want to make sure that we play a lot of FPSs, but we play a lot of games that our fans recommend and see us try. Right? We love playing horror games. Only because Haley screams, like all of us scream when we play games, and people actually enjoy that. But yeah, we try to make it fun no matter what you're watching. And sometimes we do giveaways of our own, but at the same time, it's really just getting to know us as people, getting to know us as people who represent the brand. But and we try to recommend any games and products to our fans as much as possible.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then, so when you guys, I think what would be fun is like when we're kind of coming in the end with you guys hanging out with you is, what are some of the biggest questions that people ask on your channel that maybe we can descend? No, we're like impart some of that. I was like, what word am I looking for? Impart some of that knowledge onto the community here of over 3,000 people.
All right, are you ready for this?
Am I ready?
Ooh. Am I ready?
I don't even know if I'm ready. Should I duck? Like, what's about to happen?
Is the one main question that always gets asked is,
can I have a free
hot
PC?
dog a sandwich?
Wait, what? That's
is a hot dog
a Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Is it a sandwich?
No, it's a hot dog.
What defines a sandwich, right?
I think what defines a sandwich is meat in between two horizontally placed meat pieces of bread, not vertically. I mean, that's like, I feel like that must mean a Ryzen CPU is an Intel CPU because you install that in. It's no. I feel like this isn't even a debate. But we'll ask Chat. Okay, Chat, is a hot dog a sandwich? Somebody said it's a carrot. Somebody said it's a casserole, and they are wrong too. So people are saying no, yes, no. Okay, so there we go. We've now started a debate, and all in all, like, our viewership has just plummeted ever since you guys said a hot dog was a sandwich. So thanks for that.
Everybody. Yeah.
It's a taco. I like that. I think that's actually true. A hot dog is an American taco. That is the new thing. Done.
It's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Confirmed.
So would a meatball sub be a taco?
Yeah, no, because it depends. It depends. If the meatball sub is horizontal, then it's a sandwich. But if the meatball sub then it's an Italian taco. So there we go. It's all about
taco.
It's all based on the orientation of the bread, I think. Now, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I call my horse Mayo, and sometimes my Mayo neighs.
Oh. Hey, that's really good.
That took me a hot second.
So one of the things that we do on mine is they call me I am known as Tech Dad. So there are, which is funny because there are definitely older ones, but that's something that I always like to think of when we watch my content. I want to kind of like when I talk to my kids or when I talk to anybody, it's like treating it with respect and all that sort of stuff as we partake and impart knowledge. So they call me Tech Dad, and part of mine is telling dad jokes. And I have a channel on my Discord, which is just hundreds and hundreds of dad jokes that people just put up there. And so that one was from McGuire 1993, and so he puts he puts all these jokes in there. Stuff like, I know a lot of jokes in sign language, and I guarantee you nobody has heard them.
I'm jealous of this stash of dad jokes. I need access to this.
It is so big. The other one is like, I have a flat tire. I should have bought asparagus. Should have bought. So there it is right there. Big shout out to all the people who do that. If you have dad jokes you want me to read here on the stream, head on over to our Discord channel. We'll have those links showing up in chat now, and then you guys can come over, put them in there. We'll give you credit. Unless it's too good, then I give myself credit for coming up with that, because no, I'm just kidding. I don't really do that. That would be the wrong thing to do. Okay, well, we are at the end of our time with you guys. What do you want to share? Like, what's the closing thoughts for today?
Gabe, you wanna do this?
He said, wow. I don't, after the hot dog thing, I don't even know every time you guys say, are you prepared?
I need some time to recover after that. Yeah. I mean, I am so stoked for this build. I'm going to watch the entire thing because I really want to see the time and the patience that you put into this. I know this is an art form for you, so I'm super stoked to see you go through it. Again, thanks everyone for tuning in and checking out our products. And man, I'm just excited to see this go through. This is going to be super cool.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Mike? Have you thought of a better name than Megabyte Mike? Like, we got to come up with a. We may actually have the team. If you are curious, head over to Discord, do a vote, come up with great names for Mike. And we may impart that near at the end, and I'll just email him, or maybe call him at midnight when I'm, playing Cyberpunk or whatever it was. But just be like, I got the name for you. But love to know your ideas. Head on over. We'll get a great name for it, because I think Gigabyte Gabe works really well. But we need to get something for Mike. I like Megabyte Mike, but it's a little too small. It doesn't take in the beauty of Mike like it should. So Mike, go in closing thoughts? Where are you at?
Yeah, so I know that those who are watching on the W Black channel are used to seeing us, but we really wanted to highlight Robeytech, really wanted to highlight Newegg today, as this great partnership is happening in this giveaway, and to really kind of do a spotlight, for those who may not know who you are, and vice versa, right? I'm glad that we're able to be a part of this this stream and this chat. So nonetheless, I appreciate everybody being here, and this is only the second day of our 12 days of W Black. We have so many things that we're going to be doing, not only with Newegg, but just on our own channel as well. So, but yeah, just tune in as well and follow our Discord, and we'll have more giveaways on that channel as well.
And actually, guys, so this is your second day, but the problem is that all of the other, you shouldn't even bother on day, the rest of them, because I've won every one of them already, guys. And so you don't even have to worry about it. In fact, if you just forget he said anything, I'm just kidding. No, check out their Instagram. Where can they find, like, if they want to get more information, that's probably a good way to end it. Where do we get all the socials, and how can they find more about you guys?
Yeah, just find us on Twitter and Instagram, WD_Black, and on Facebook it's WD Gaming or WD Black Gaming. And people are in the chat are asking us to raid you, but no, they don't know that this stream is going to continue with you as well. So this stream will stay on until the end of your build.
Oh, don't worry, guys. You're stuck with me for another couple hours, because we're going to build a full PC. We're going to build a full PC. You guys are going to get to see and watch it all. We'll turn it on. You guys will have that celebration moment. I super appreciate, number one, WD Black giving me an opportunity, or Western Digital in general, giving me an opportunity to get to do this with you guys today. They are an amazing supporter of the channel. In fact, all of our PCs that we use for benchmarking all use WD products for their storage solutions. We also use you for our NASs as well. So you guys have been absolutely incredible and a great supporter here. I'm super excited to get to know your audience a little bit better. And I'm sure that we're going to be doing multiple things in the future, specifically given that we have given you the names that you will use for the rest of your lives. That's just a great honor. But I wanted to say thank you very much for tuning in today, hanging out with me. I think people are ready for me to go build a PC.
Yeah. Thank you for
ready
having
for
us.
it too.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much. We will talk to you guys at some point in time in the future, but no longer here on the channel. Guys, let's give a big shout out. Say thank you to WD Black. I want to see that in the chat right now. Everybody say thank you, WD. Thank you, WD. Let's get it up there. Let's get some hype in the channel, and we will get started on the build. Bye, Mike. Bye, Gabe. You guys are amazing.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thanks. Have a great one.
Wow. Let me just say as I hang up on these guys, and I know that they're still watching, but that was probably, like, So we were going to make that last about an hour. And I have to say, time flew. So I can see why it would be so entertaining to get to hang out with those guys once a week. They are really stoked to just kind of be a part of, having them be a part of the channel. And remember, guys, you can tune in to see them every Friday starting at 5 o'clock. They play games. They talk about WD products. So if you just want some more information about that and potentially even win some giveaways, that is something you can do. And then come right out over here, hang out with me, starting at around 5:30, which is typically when we're going to be doing too moving forward. So should be absolutely awesome. Well, let's recap what's happening. So couple things. So there's over 3,000 people here. I want to let you guys know what is happening today. We have giveaways that are currently active. These are being done via Gleam, and we're going to have links for those showing up in the chats all right now. We are streaming to WD Black. We're streaming to Newegg. We are streaming to my YouTube, my Twitch, and my Facebook all at the same time. There's about 3,000 people here right now. We've actually crested 3,000 a couple times. Those giveaways, you're seeing the links to those happening right now. Those giveaways are going to be happening. You can go and enter those throughout the stream. We'll be drawing and announcing the winners at the end. I've got my super awesome Mean Figures, who I keep her name secret, but she's over there dealing with all this stuff over at Newegg, watching all this stuff and maintaining and managing that. So go get your entries in, and we're gonna announce those winners at the end. We also have the giveaways that are happening on stream. First one, and these are stream only. These are just unique to me. So the only way to get these is to be on my channel. I'll tell you when to come over to get to enter on those. The first and foremost is for the hype train. We've already done one. If we get level 5 hype train twice in the show, we'll actually give away a 250 gig NVMe SSD from Western Digitals. That'll be a WD Blue. If we get 800 likes on YouTube, which we'll find out, I'm wondering that we probably have already hit that. We'll give away another Western Digital Blue 250 gig NVMe drive. And then finally, you guys have been crazy, like blowing my mind how many subs we already have, and we haven't even started the build yet. If we get to 400 subs, we'll give away a 3060 Ti. If we get to 550 subs, it'll become a 3070. If we get to 1,000 subs, that becomes a 3080. And if we get to 2,000, that becomes a 3090. Now, let me just be super clear. We have hit almost all of those goals before, multiple times. We're already going to probably give away a 3060 Ti. No matter what, we're giving away a $150 Newegg gift card. So that is also happening. What you can do if you are over on WD Black right now, if you're over on Newegg, you can come over, use your free or youtube.com/Robeytech. Come on over real quick to twitch.tv/Robeytech. Go ahead and use your free Amazon Prime subscription. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free. You can use that to enter to win a, also we're giving away 3060 Ti, 3070, and 3080 for the month of December. If you want to get in on that, just come on over, use your free Prime subscription. You can pop right back over there and watch from there. And then also, if you want to get extra entries to any of these giveaways using doing gifted subs, get you extra entries. Subscribing to tier 2, tier 3 gets you extra entries. And in fact, that's one of the highest. And then subscribing for multiple months. So lots of opportunities to win, lots to go on there. We're going to start building here really quick. And it should be super fun. So who's excited about building? Who's ready to get some build hype in the channel? And well, let me see, Blondie, would you mind texting me and letting me know where we are on likes and go from there? Okay, Cindy. I was just making sure Mean Figurines. I'm sorry, I said her name. Cindy. Cindy is watching over at Newegg. She is so awesome, probably one of my favorite people on the planet. And so she is the one who, a lot of people talk about this mat. She is the one who designed this mat that I use. And we give, we're going to be doing Robeytech versions of these. Brian's working on the one for this. Hopefully we'll have those. Those will be for sale soon. But she designed this. She's absolutely awesome. And so she's dealing with all of the Newegg official giveaways. And then we have awesome Blondie but Geeky. Can we really quick, 3,000 people here. Can we just give a shout out real quick to the mods and the tech specialists who are across all the channels right now, making sure this craziness stays intact. So thank you very much for that as well. Okay. We got some ice. We've had our interview. We're going to build. Who's ready? Okay, I'm looking at Blondie. Blondie is saying 938. So let's go and do the giveaway. This is the first giveaway of the night. And this one is going to be, so way the giveaways work on my channel. I'm going to give you guys an entry. It's going to be exclamation point and an entry. You're going to come over here. You only need to enter once. You have to be over in my channel, either on YouTube or on Twitch. You only have to enter once. You can enter twice just to be sure. Do not spam, because if you cannot confirm, then you will be banned and you will not be able to get your giveaway. So just come in, enter once or twice. You can head back over to WD, or you can head back over to Newegg after that. Then we will announce the winner. Blondie, you'll have to get in touch with Blondie, and Blondie will take your information and get you your NVMe if you are the lucky winner. So everybody, first and foremost, say thank you, YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Guys, it's not exclamation point entry. Go ahead and stop. That's not it. That's not the entry. Stop spamming. Everybody say thank you, YouTube, first, because YouTube's the one who unlocked this. Let's get this giveaway coming up here in a second. Okay, so starting our first giveaway right now. It is not exclamation point entry. Everybody just say thank you, YouTube. That's where we're starting. I will tell you what the entry is here in a minute. So go ahead and don't have to say yeah. There you go. Everybody say thank you, YouTube, for unlocking this. And then it's going to be a 250 gig Western Digital M.2. Okay, so entry for this is exclamation point YouTube, exclamation point YouTube. There's 2 minutes. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and grab our drive and go from there. Exclamation point YouTube. Go ahead and start entering right now. Okay, entries are going now. You got 2 minutes to enter. Exclamation point YouTube. There it goes. There we go. Entries are going. Boom. Okay, and I'm going to grab our motherboard. Let's get the building. Let's get the building. Now, before we get to building, because you guys are crazy, let's go ahead and take a look at a dad joke, because we need more dad jokes. How did the hot dog ask the ketchup out? He mustered up the courage. Nice, Icy Sniper. Very on point with the hot dog, which is not a freaking sandwich. How did the hot dog ask the ketchup out? He mustered up the courage. Like that one a lot. Thank you very much, Icy Sniper, for giving us that dad joke. Let's go to top down and start the build here. God, I like the way, I'm excited about this. It wasn't, we used a very similar build, a very similar motherboard for Margot when we did her build for Intel. By the way, which there is another Mod Monday coming up, so stay tuned. That's happening on the 21st of this month, heading down to LA again for another Mod Monday for Intel. Just got confirmation, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be doing something super cool, delidding a CPU. So yeah, you're going to want to tune in and be a part of that as well. So we'll get more details when we get a little closer and to show that off. I know the other thing too is people were asking, am I going to announce the sub winner for December? I apologize, that was supposed to happen yesterday. Given that this is the WD stream, we're not going to be doing that today. We're going to be doing that tomorrow during the $12,000 build. It's not going anywhere. We will announce it. I will announce it right at the beginning or at the end of the stream tomorrow. Don't worry, you don't need to be present to win on that. No, if you won, you will just get told. So sorry about that. Sorry about the delays. It's just been kind of crazy with the holiday season getting that information out. So here it is. There it is. There's our motherboard. Let's grab our zoom in device here. There it is. There it is. There's our motherboard. Now, who of all the people winning? Okay, we're going to draw our winner in just a second here. Who, as we're done, okay, entries are closed, guys. You can stop entering. You guys can stop entering. You don't need to enter anymore. It's all good. Congratulations to Edragon_Elite over on Twitch. Edragon_Elite over on Twitch. You are the winner of the 250 gig NVMe SSD from Western Digital. Make sure that you reach out to Blondie. Congratulations. You are the winner. Now, who here? This is their first time. Watching the show. Anybody who's first? This is first time watching. Okay, cool. Me. Awesome. Lots of new people. I like to try and give you guys education. This is Tech Dad. As Tech Dad, we try to walk you guys through and show you guys a little bit about things as well as just like going and building. Today, our pointer will be Corsair thermal paste because why not? So starting in the top left here, we'll zoom in and just walk you through a motherboard. So as I'm hooking things up, hopefully you have a good idea of what I'm doing as we're building this. This is up here. This is our EPS power connectors. This is what powers this whole part of the board, the VRM and the CPU. There's an 8-pin and a 4-pin. You actually only need the 8-pin unless you're doing what's called high-powered overclocking, or LN overclocking, which stands for liquid nitrogen, in which you'd use both of these, but you only need the 8-pin. You can do some overclocking without actually having to use both. It's an option for though, and going from there. This is your VRM solution. This is actually what cools and provides power for your CPU. The VRM cooling is what provides cooling. The other part is what does phase power for your CPU. This is your AM4 socket. This has been used by Ryzen now since first gen. We don't know if the next whatever version of Ryzen will use it, given it's going to 12 nanometer. More than likely not, so this will probably be the last time you'll see this particular version of AM4. All in all, it uses for Ryzen 5000, Ryzen 3000, Ryzen 2000, or first gen Ryzen all use this socket. You always, these two brackets that are above it are actually unique to AMD. This is where you can attach your stock cooler, and then some like Cooler Master and Corsair actually use these to attach to their AIOs as well. Over here, this is your RAM. This is where we're going to put our RAM. It's actually dual channel. It's got we can support up to 4 DIMMs. Depending on the motherboard, you can get anywhere up to 64, 128, or even 256 gigs of RAM. I think this one, I don't know off the top of my head. Guessing it's probably 128, which seems pretty average, but it may be 64. They work in pairs, so there's dual channels. So this is channel 1 and channel 2. This is called A and B. Depending on the number of DIMMs, there's actually way down at the bottom, which a lot of people don't probably know. But down here, it actually shows you where you should install the RAM depending on the number of DIMMs. So you don't actually need to look inside of your Mobo book. In all cases. That's not everyone, but in some cases it is. Up here, we actually have, this is your CPU fan header. We have one here. We have 2 RGB headers here. We have an additional fan header right here. And then this is your 24-pin ATX power. This actually powers everything else on the board minus this. Down here we have SATA, so there's actually a couple of them. They actually have 6 right here, 6 SATA. And then one of the things I really like about MSI boards is they have a tendency to do this little cutout here. So, because they know a lot of people have those grommets and stuff. So when you do have USB 3.2, which is just a massive connector, it actually gives you a little bit of extra room, so you can actually continue to make that look good, and it's not kind of pushing up against the rubber grommet. So really appreciate that, and this is unique kind of to MSI boards. Down here in the bottom, these are your front panel connectors. Right here, these are USB 2. We've got more fan headers for a total of 7, which is pretty average for what's on a motherboard. You've got your TPM. A lot of people are like, what the heck is a TPM? TPM allows you to do things like bit lock, stuff like that, which is like encryption for your drives. And then finally, you've got your audio, HD audio right here. Because this is a X570, that means everything down here is PCIe Gen 4, which is why we chose X570 over B550 for this particular board, because we are using SN850 M.2 drives in here. So we've got a single Western Digital here, and then we've got a second one going right here. Now this is open air, doesn't have a heat sink, but given where it is, you're gonna get some airflow from the fan plus cross airflow, so this should keep it more than cool, so you won't have any thermal throttling. You've got a PCIe 16, this is for our GPU. We've also got a by 8 PCI, and then we've got 3 by 1s for this. Finally, something that's very important, and I've learned this lesson, so I'm going to highlight it from now on. This actually has what's called a BIOS flashback, which for Ryzen 5000 series, these boards, most of them do not boot with a new CPU in it. So having this in there allows me to update the BIOS without actually having to have an older CPU. So I thought every X570 motherboard did have this. I found out that I was wrong. I actually just put a 3950 in that system today. And so just something as an aware, specifically given that we're using a 5000 series Ryzen CPU, that I wanted you guys to know that that's something to always look for when you're choosing a motherboard. So hopefully that was nice and informative. Who learned something? Who learned something in doing that today? This is like the first time you've learned anything, you're like, yeah, okay, awesome, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know that, or something like that going from there. Me, cool, awesome. Okay, so one of the things I like to do, I like to be informative about as well, guys, is I like to let people know, what not to do when it comes to a CPU. So here's the deal about CPUs is this is a Ryzen, this is our Ryzen CPU in general. Here we go right here. So when you open it up, you want to grab it from the side, okay? You want to grab it from the side. Now, you try not to touch the top. The top here is called the IHS. It's called the internal heat sink. Basically, it dissipates all the heat from there. So you don't want to do that. That's not a good thing in terms of... So you don't want to drop the CPU. So that's something else you don't want to do. Hold on. I'll just clean it off here real quick. You don't want to lick the CPU. That's something else you probably don't want to do. If you want to get dirt off, like that's not a thing to do as well. The other thing too is that also one thing that a lot of people don't know about this is Ryzen CPUs are also very good as beard combs. So using them as beard combs, and go from there. That also helps as well. So really good for doing beard combs and stuff like that. So it's going from there. Dude, Everybody's like freaking out. Guys, this is a dud CPU. There's over 3,300 people. I had to do this. I had to do this. It's dead. It's not a real working CPU. It's funny. Somebody from my community actually sent me a beard comb this time. So so I'd stopped doing that joke, but given we had so many new people here, I had to do it. Somebody were like, oh my God, stop doing it. I'm sure the WD guys are like, who did we get to do this? So no worries, the CPU's fine. We have the CPU right here. Let's go ahead and put in our CPU and get it installed. As soon as I left my knife. Oh, I have the small knife, right? I do have the small, yeah, I got the small knife. We'll use small knife today. So going from there. Guys, it's fine. It was like, everybody's like genuinely mad. Oh, it was just a little fun, guys. We announced the winner already, so the next winner isn't for a while. Now drop this one. No, we're not dropping this one. Edrigan won. There we go. That's not a knife. I know. I do actually have a bigger knife. It's just in the other room. Okay, so now we're gonna take out here's our real one right here. Didn't break it. We're gonna go to our top down, and the other thing we're gonna need. Whoops, did drop the certificate of authenticity. Now everybody knows, if you've ever watched my show before, is I don't understand this. Look at this. It's called this is the official certificate of authenticity, but you have to write in your own serial number. And it's not like you can't it's like if this is official, it's not like you can't freaking copy this, you know what I mean? I don't understand this. This is the one thing I was like, what? This doesn't make any sense. So I always thought that was funny about AMD CPUs, that they come with a certificate of authenticity that's not very authentic. So here we go. Here is our CPU right here. What we're gonna do is first we're gonna center it so you guys can see. That seems nice. We're gonna go and pull this up, take it to a 90-degree angle. And we're gonna grab our CPU, not doing any of the things that I just did with it. So grab it out there like this, being very careful, touching it from the sides. For AMD, the orientation is actually vertical, not horizontal. And you're just gonna push this down just like that, and then boom, your CPU's installed. Very simple, very easy. Nothing too crazy there to get that installed. Now, we're gonna go ahead and install our cooler real quick, because that makes it a little easier to do while we have the board out. So get this up. Now, for this one, because this isn't like the Wraith Prism, which they don't actually have on any of their CPUs, we're just going to pull that out like that. And then do this, pop that down, go like that, put that in there. Oops. Where's that going to... Oh, there's a little... There you go. Okay, now it's going to close. Pop that up there. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to have to, because of this particular stock cooler, we are going to have to remove these. So we're going to take these off real quick. Oh, you know what I forgot? I realized now that the thing is over, we can actually start our Christmas music again. There you go. A little Christmas music going. We're going to turn it down a little bit so you guys don't have it blaring, but I want to get some Christmas music in here. I want to have a nice holiday stream. There we go. Okay, so popping that out right now. We're just going to get this off. Okay. There's that. So we're going to take those off and just set it off to the side. Now what we're going to do, let's see if we can get a better... I always use the top down for this, but maybe we'll use the side camera for this one this time. So let's get this kind of down a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better in terms of what... Oh, there we go. When I do the install here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this right here, and there's a little header right here on the top. We're just going to pop that down right there, up here at the top. It's your CPU header, so we're going to pop that in like that. And then what we're going to do, we're just going to kind of set this down like so, and it goes in like there's screws, and you're just going to stick it on each screw, just kind of on top as best you can. Okay, just like that. So it's kind of sets down just on the board like that. And finally, what you're going to do is you're going to kind of get the screws starting. Now it makes literally the worst sound on the planet as you start to screw these in. Don't worry, that sound is absolutely normal. And what you do is you want to get the top two corners kind of started. Just like that. And then you can go around and do the other corners. And you want to kind of do it evenly across each side. I hate that sound. Oh, sound is terrible. But it means it's working. Okay, so we're gonna finish kind of tightening that down. It doesn't go too long. It'll be tight pretty quick. There we go, that one's in. And you just want to go until it stops. It's pretty clear when it's done. And done. Okay, so it's all in now. Make sure that they're just all tight. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is real quick, just to make sure it's all nice and good, we're gonna grab one of our little zip ties, and then what I do is I have a tendency, like, and again, I do a lot of as we go kind of cable management here. So kind of what I'm going to do is I'm going to Brit this like this and kind of get it started. You kind of start the loop, get it in, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in like that, and then push it far down while at the same time I'm clicking at the same time. There we go. And then you just kind of hide it under, and then boom, there you go. You have a nice clean look there for your CPU. Just like that. Little trickaroo right there for your installation. Okay, cool. There, that's in and ready to go. Now, we got a couple peels here. I know that's been driving people probably a little bit bonkers. So we're gonna go and do those peels real quick and get the board the rest of the way ready. And then we'll pull this one up here. There we go. Fans are all done. You got that nice fractal. Again, looking for that black and white aesthetic is kind of what we're going for. So going from there. Okay. Next up, let's go ahead and install our RAM. So for this board, it's actually the bottom. That's interesting. I've never seen that. So it's the bottom that unclips in this one. And let's go and open this up with my little tiny knife that there it is, little tiny knife. Boom. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna pop this open. Nice clean looking RAM here. Throw a little sticker in. Now, when you install RAM, there's a little slot in the PCB right here. That little slot lines up with the little slot on, and PCB stands for printed circuit board. That little slot lines up with the little slot in the RAM. Gonna stick it in just like this. Nice click. You'll hear a good click. Click! Yeah, see, it's like nice and subtle, very quiet in terms of the RAM. And going from there. So go and do that again. Pop it in just like this. And you'll get a nice little, pop it in. Click! Wow, yeah, it's quiet. You can hardly hear it, but just listen for it. And going from there, yeah, it's so subtle, that click. Going from there. So subtle. Okay, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish out these last two. There we go, right there. There's that nice subtle click again. You can barely hear it. And then sometimes just be aware that sometimes that little click can be delayed. So like you might like not hear it right away, and sometimes it can just be like, you can pop it in, and then a couple minutes later, not even know, just be like, click, click. It's like, why? I don't even know why it's delayed, but sometimes it is. So there we go, 4 in, and it's good to go. There is our RAM, and ready to go. 32 gigs of 3200 megahertz RAM. Yeah, this is going for you. Everybody's like, headphones. Oh man. Okay, so next up, let's go and install, while we're here, those beautiful, can we hear them? Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, those Western Digital Black SN850s. We're gonna be putting 1.5 terabytes of this. Now, we wanted to make this build attainable. That was something that was super important to us. Now, if you are looking, you're like, hey, Roby, I don't want to spend $2,000 and a large portion of that being dedicated to these 850s PCIe Gen 4 drives. You have two options to kind of bring the cost down. The first option is if you want to go a little bit less, and these are a little over $100, is going to just their normal SN750s from WD Black. This would drop the price specifically on some of the going for this quite a bit and still end up with like over 3,500 or close to 3,500, 3430 in terms of speed, which is great for gaming and all that sort of stuff. You have that option. And then finally, the other option is you can go down to their 2400 megahertz SN750s. These are also very good. These are sub $100 and sub like 50, 60 bucks depending on when you get on sale. So again, dropping the price of this build from $2,000 all the way down to almost around the $1,500 mark, which is as well. So options in there if you want to check those out as well. Just I wanted to let you guys know if you're wanting to drop the cost of this. This build is very good and cost-effective build, but again, we do have a little bit of a higher price given that this build is specifically highlighting these PCIe Gen 4 NVMe drives. So we're going to pop these out. And I like the way these look. Now there actually is, and I did not know this, there's actually a Call of Duty Cold War version of these as well, but this is our 1 terabyte, so we're going to put this one down here, and then we're going to do our 500 gig up above underneath the heatsink. So let's pop those in. There we go. Ooh, got it in the box. Okay, so let's grab our screws. There's 1, there's 2. Okay, now I have learned my lesson about using my mouth to open these. These are, I'm gonna cut these open versus tasting plastic. There we go. There's our tiny screws right there. And again, one of the things is like if you're doing video editing, specifically video editing or a lot of data transfer, that's where these kind of rewrite speeds can be so huge for you. And I need my smaller screwdriver here as well. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab this. Now there's a little slot here. Oh, well, actually, let's go and open this one up. I want to show you guys a little trick, something that people may not know. If, say for instance, like you want to, I don't know if you know how M.2s are made, but I want to show you how M.2s are made. And the only thing is they only have to create the first one, but the reason it takes so long for them to come to market is if you want to make your own M.2s, all you got to do is just do this right here, and then that'll get you some baby M.2s. You just got to put them in the dark for 9 months, and then they'll be born. I'm just kidding. It's a little tip for you if you're wanting to make your own M.2s. Oh man. Oh, just kidding. It's not real. That doesn't really work. Please don't do that. Oh yeah, just saves you some little money, so you don't have to buy more. You just gotta wait for them. It only works on Gen 4. So okay, we're just gonna pop this off, get this undone so we can pop our 2 of them in. And then one thing is also just as an FYI, make sure that you remove the sticky on the bottom here because you'll need that off if you don't forget that when you're removing this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our 500 gig, which is right here, and there's a little hole, there's a little slot in this, just like we did the RAM. There's a little slot in the PCB right here. You do not need to remove the sticker. We talked about that. Actually had the Western Digital folks talk about that as well. You can keep that on. It is actually proven to make you more attractive if you keep the stickers on. So just as an FYI. So we're just gonna pop that in like that. Then we're just gonna screw it down. And there we go, first one in. Now, I'm gonna keep this off because one of the things I wanna let you guys know, wow, FighterJet, thank you very much for the gifted subs. You see this is covered, so if you put that on, if you keep this covering on, you will not be able to put in that screw in the motherboard. If you care, just want to give you guys a heads up as something to kind of pay attention to. And then finally, we're going to take this other one again, looking at the little slot in the PCB like that, just pop it in, and then we're going to grab our one like that and just go like, oopsie, like so. And then if you're not terrible at putting in screws like I am, you'll be good to go. Okay, there we go. Now there's no cover for this one, so you don't have to worry about that. And now, for the most part, our motherboard is done. Outside of, we're gonna put this in the case here in a minute, We're going to put these off to the side so we don't lose them because that would be bad. People were asking, I did see somebody go into chat and people were like, did you forget to apply the thermal paste? Guys, there's thermal paste pre-applied on this AIO, on the cooler, not this AIO cooler, on the stock cooler. So you do not need to apply thermal paste. It's completely fine for what you're doing. You should not, I mean, you're not, hopefully you're not overclocking with a stock cooler. So the thermal paste is going to be, you know, adding your own thermal paste isn't going to do you any craziness. Now, as we put this off to the side and put it over here in the Mobo staging area, I want to let people know what's going on for people. So my name is Justin Roby. I am the host of Robeytech. Robeytech is a show dedicated to PC building, tech news, tech deals, all that sort of stuff. We have a really good time, and we have a ton of people here today. It's about 1,000 more than typically watch, but we usually have about 2,500 concurrents. We have about 3,500 right now. For those of you watching, here's what's going on today. We are doing a special PC build for Western Digital. We are going to be giving this PC away. Pay attention to @Robeytech, @WD or at Newegg for details on that giveaway. Today on the show, we're giving away an SN850 500 gig, an SN750 500 gig, an SN550 500 gig away, and as well as a D10, which is an 8 terabyte D10 here on the show. Those are official giveaways. We'll have the links for those showing up here in all the chats right now, so you can go to the Gleam, enter to win those. Also on the show, independent of all that stuff, is my normal giveaways. We already gave away one 250 gig SN550, which we gave for giving over 700 likes or 800 likes on YouTube. We're going to be giving away another one when we get to the hype train. We've done one level 5 hype train. We get a second one, then that'll actually unlock and we'll do that giveaway. And then finally, you can see that RTX 3060 Ti giveaway happening right now. If we get another 50 subs, then we'll give away a 3060 Ti. If we get another 600 subs, then if we get to 550 subs, that'll become a 3070. If we get to 1,000 subs, that becomes a 3080. If we get to 2,000, that becomes a 3090. Now, if you are over at WD Black or you're over at youtube.com/Robeytech, you can pop on over. Oh, sorry, last thing. We also have the December sub-only giveaway here on Twitch. The way that works is as long as you are subbed in the month of December, you can enter to win a 3060 Ti, a 3070, or a 3080. We'll be giving that away at the end of December. If you are over on twitch.tv/WDBlack, twitch.tv/Newegg, or youtube.com/Robeytech, you can pop on over, use your free Amazon Prime subscription. That gives you a free entry, and you can potentially walk away with a GPU at the end of the month. Now, if you want to get extra entries into all of my stuff, you can also gift subs. You can also subscribe tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and then finally you can subscribe for multiple months, and that'll get you extra entries to winning those GPUs and everything else. And every tier 1 sub gets 3 extra entries, tier 2 gets 4, and tier 3 gets 5. So get those extra entries in and all that sort of stuff. I hope you guys are having a good time. We're going to finish this PC build. Finally, there is the Cyberpunk PC giveaway that is happening right now. It is currently active. It still has about 2 weeks left. We're going to have links for that stuff coming out as well. So you want to check out those. That giveaway is currently active, and hope you guys are enjoying the show. Let's get the case prepped and go from there. So sorry, that was just a lot of information, but I want to just let people know what's happening. And I want to say thank you to everybody for being here today. We have on average anywhere between 25,000 and 30,000 people who tune in every one of these shows. And I know I am grateful for every one of you, especially during this holiday season. We are giving this PC away. We have the Carter PC we're going to be giving away. We have a special Christmas PC that we're going to be building in partnership with Cooler Master. We have so many giveaways coming up. It is a crazy month, and I just want to bless you like you bless me. So thank you for all of your awesomeness, guys. Okay, let us grab our PC case. Ugh. Love this case. Such an easy case to build in. So we're going to go ahead and strip this down and go from there and keep it a-going. Thank you very much for all those subs, guys. Coming up on 400 already. Yeah, this is a big boy, but she is, I tell you, man, this case, probably one of my favorite to build in. And this is just such an easy case to build in as well. So I'll show you some of my favorite things about it. First and foremost is the Vulcan type doors that you can just pop off and go from here. There we go. We got one on the other side as well. Ugh. Pop that off. And there you go. So that's all it. And finally, last part is there's 2 little screws here at the top. Put the side camera much higher now. You guys can see this. So we'll go to side camera. Up here at the top here. Oops. Need to go even higher apparently. There we go. There you go. Yeah, you got these two screws right here. They just come off like that. Just slides off and back off like that. And finally, the last one is we're gonna go to our front. Just pop, this bad boy just pops right off just like that. And there you go. Then your case is completely stripped and it's ready to go. Now, one of the things that I talk about a lot of times why I like this case so much is down here is this little door right here, which is great for just routing your GPU cables. I know it's hard to see. Got my, here we go, a little light. It might not be in the mode. Wow, already 400. Okay, let's open the next giveaway. Hold on one sec, guys. I'll put this on so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, so let's do our next giveaway. All widgets, sub goal. So we're at 400. So we want, this is for an RTX 3070 giveaway. We have 550, 400. Okay, there we go. Next giveaway is up. This is for an RTX 3070. Okay, so we got that up. See, and this is what I was talking about. See that little door down there? It just makes it a whole lot easier for routing those cables. And then the other thing too that's super nice about the Phanteks P600s I like to point out is the fact that it's got a fan hub right here at the top, which is super nice. So a fan hub, which makes it easier if you don't have to use something like a Corsair Commander Pro. The one thing that is lacking on this case, which is new in the P500A, and I'm hoping they do an updated version of this case later on, is there's an RGB strip that's included in the P500A that does not come on the P600S, which is kind of a bummer. But everything else pretty straightforward and easy to build in. So let's go ahead and throw our our motherboard in here. It's so much lighter when you do this, and get it installed. So, oops, lock that. Oh, don't worry, we'll make the camera work. Camera, zoom out, there you go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got that in there. Now we're gonna do, first and foremost, one thing worth noting anytime that you kind of mess with this case is they make this top up here is a fan. This is for your rear fan. You always make it a little bit too tight. So just kind of push it a little bit more this way. That keeps it from getting in on the rear fan, from getting trapped in your IO plate. And I'll show you that when we go to the top here. Guys, there's currently no giveaway. Please stop hitting the giveaway. There's no giveaway right now. So go ahead and hit stop. There's no giveaway, guys. Stop. There's no giveaway. So going from there, 414 subs on our way towards that next giveaway, which is an RTX 3070. Okay, so you're gonna pop this in just like that. There we go. There it is, just like that. Cool. Okay, so there's that. What I'm gonna do now, pop this open. Okay, so this is all of the extra stuff that comes with your case. Throw these in here for now. In one of these, not that one, there it is. In one of these is a screw bin. There it is right there. There's this little screw bin. And that's got all your extra stuff in it. So pop that down there. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our screws and get our motherboard screwed down. Okay, so there's 6 screws that you have to get in here. There we go. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. I got 6 screws. Okay. Okay, just gonna push that in a little bit. Just in it. Now, one of the things I was telling you, see this little cable up here? That cable is what I was talking about, is that can get jammed in. Now we're just gonna screw that in, like so, and finish our, there we go. There's that middle one, and that's why we didn't put the plate back on. once you kind of get that screwed in, what I'm going to do is finish screwing that down. Like that. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my MSI Tomahawk. Looks like a Tomahawk. Pop this down. There you go. And we're going to screw this down. And then our plate can be back on. There we go. Let me get that in. No, I didn't. There we go. And then grab our lasso screw. Pop that in. Okay, there we go. Okay, that is all done. Okay, popping this one in now. And then we're going to pop this down. There we go. Pop that down. Just getting all our screws in. Almost there, almost there. I'm excited to give this away to somebody. Somebody's asking, how do you win the SSD? You go to the Gleam. We can go have those links are showing up. Those Gleam, go and enter the Gleam giveaway, and go from there. Yeah, they're all tight, guys. They're not super tight because you don't want to rip out they're tight enough. So yeah, there it is. There's the entry right there for those, if you want to get in on those. Okay, let's see. What do I need now? It's funny because I don't have to worry about an AIO. This build is actually really close to done already. So what we're going to do is flip this over. There's very little we actually have to do to get this done. We're going to flip this over, get our front panel connectors in. Then we'll turn it back over, put in our extensions, install our graphics card. And then once our graphics card is installed, then we're just going to throw in our PSU, and then this PC will actually almost pretty much be ready to go. So flip this over like so. And we're going to take this stuff out. And we'll do some cable. I will still do some cable management just to make sure, because it's a Robeytech PC. We still want to make sure it looks good. One thing we are going to want to hook up real quick is we're going to want to hook up this. So this right here, what I do is I undo all of these, and I'll do them at the end. But this one right here, this is our fan header. So this is going to go up here. That's our fan up here, because you need that. We also have, I think, let me see if this does not have USB-C. This does not have USB-C, so I don't have to worry about that connector. But what I do need is our HD audio. So that's going to go right here. We have our front panel. Oops, let me put this up. So HD audio, what I'm doing right now is routing all the front panels. So that's HD audio right here. So these are all of our front panel connectors here. So these are all of them right here. So we're gonna pop these down in here like this. I've got USB 3, which is actually gonna go to this lower slot right here. Now what you can do is undo those like that, just pop that in there. And then all of our front panels are good to go. And then this is going to be for power for our fan hub. And then we'll route all this stuff later on. We'll zip tie all this stuff in tight. But that's all of our front panel connectors. So let's flip it over and get this done. Okay. Okay, so like I said, there's a fan. This is our fan hub. We're gonna pop that in. That's gonna go right here. The good thing is like if you follow along, like this will show you step by step. And this is actually like a great first build. If you're looking for a first build, this is a great one to build for first time. Now, here's one of the things I like about MSI, this particular MSI board is, like I said, you have a little bit of room here, given where this is, because it has a cutout to kind of pop this in. Now, it's kind of in a bad place, unfortunately, for this case, but kind of goes like this, in a 90-degree angle, I'm just gonna pop it right in. And there you go. And then that'll be, because it's nice and flat, this will cover over it like that, and then you're good to go. Like Got a little bit too close there with that. Get a little bit of cable on, but that still looks good. Okay, now what we're gonna do is our front panel, and I'll zoom in on these to show you where they go here in a moment. I'm just gonna get them installed real quick. Reset. And we have our power switch and power plus and minus. Okay, so there's our front panel connectors hooked up. And then right over here on the left is our HD audio. And that is all of our front panel connectors. There's not a whole lot to plug into this PC. So I'll zoom in and, oh, I froze. Sorry about that, guys. Frozen, hold on, one sec, we'll fix it. They all froze? Man, they all froze. Hold on. I'm coming back. Coming back. There we go. Let's finish this one, okay. I'm back. Okay. Okay, so let me walk through what we did real quick, and so you guys can I'll re-show you so you guys know what I did. First and foremost, like I said, great first PC to build because it's just simple. Okay, so up here, this is our hub. It's for our fan hub. That's just cooked up to the top. I showed you routing this. Down here is our USB 3. That's where we plug that in again. It's got that nice little slot here for putting it in there, but it just goes in. You want to go right at 90 degrees because you don't want to basically bend pins. This is our front panel headers. So we've got power switch, reset switch, power plus and minus. And then way over here is our HD audio, and this is that's all the connections we have. Now, if we had an AIO, we'd have things like USB and other things, and this has the support to do those things, but right now you don't need it for this particular one. And like I said, this does not have USB-C in here, more on the budget in terms of an X570 board, but it doesn't have USB-C, so we're not going to be connecting that. But there is USB-C, USB 3.2 Gen 2 on the back here, should you need to use USB-C. So anyway, that is everything hooked up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in our GPU. So, because there's really not a whole lot more to do here, guys. Bum, 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 bum. But we will show you how to flash the BIOS and all that sort of stuff. So that's still on the list today, given that's unique to this. Okay, so here's our GPU right here. Everybody say GPU time. Everybody loves GPU time. GPU time, guys. Oh man, everybody's like excited for GPU time. Okay, so we're gonna pop this open. Oh man. Okay, there it is right there. There's our little book that comes with it. So this is our GPU right here. I love the packaging now for the EVGA. It's like basically just a giant plastic clamshell. So it just pops open like so, and then comes out. Now, the XC3 Ultra, both on the 3080 and on the 3070, are all metal. So it's like all completely covered in terms of I'm gonna go ahead. Woo, that's a smell. It smells like, it almost smells like 3D printed plastic. So it does have that 3D printed smell to it. I wonder if these are 3D printed. So we're gonna put these two things in there. These are like the plastic protectors. There we go. Okay, put that back in here. Boom. Okay, pop that back in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and peel. Look at, there it is right there, this beautiful 3070. I'm going to go peel. There's our little clown lips there in the back. There it is, just like that. And there's our nice reveal of the EVGA 3070. Okay, so what we're going to do now, go ahead and take a drink of my ice. Get that in there. Yeah, it's so shiny. Close to giving a 3070 away here pretty soon. So what we're gonna do now is just pop that open, remove that one. There we go. Okay. Pop this out like so. Oh, I was about to throw them away. That'd be bad. Okay, so what we're gonna do, take your thing just like this, kind of line it up. It just pops right in there like that. Okay, now it looks like there is some peels here on here, so if you want to get those out. There's that one. Assuming there's also one on here. Working on getting a peel. Always like a harder one to get off. It's gonna come out. There it goes. Okay. There is our other peel. Boom. One of these days I'm gonna do that peel and I'm gonna get scared to death because like I'm gonna be like, is that not a like, is that really a peel? Like, did I mess? I wonder if, hold on guys, there actually might be one more here in the front. Nope, that's not a peel. Okay, that's not a peel. This just looks that way. Okay, screw that down. Yeah, and this isn't an overly heavy card. The 3080, sometimes you have to use the anti-sag bracket that comes with the case, but this is not a overly heavy card, so it should be fine. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this and just polish it up a little bit. Make sure that 3070 has a nice shine to it. There it is. Looks good. Okay, 3070 shined. Now what we're gonna do real quick, guys, is we're gonna do our cable extensions, just to add that flavor. You push pull, I don't know, you have a lot of room up there, but I don't know if you have that kind of room. These are white. Oh, that's right, we're doing black and white. We wanted to do black, white, and we did want to do white on this. We want to do black, white for this one, because we're going to do black, white, and orange. They did have these, the right ones. Okay, so we already have the cable extensions installed on this one, so what we're going to do is get that kind of pulled out here. There we go, pop that in like that. And then we'll make the lighting orange, for what lighting we do have. There we go. That nice and straight there. I'll pull that a little tighter on the other side. Okay, so there's that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our CPU, pop that in, just to add that little bit of pop there. There we go. And finally, thank you very much, Sergeant Major Pickles. We're gonna grab, ooh, I didn't grab, okay, so we're gonna grab one of these. It's gonna go right here. And then we need to grab another one, another 4-pin. I forgot to put the label cover on that. go. Okay, where is, I need another one of my 4 pins. There we go, 4 of these. There we go. Who's having a good time? Who's enjoying themselves? You missed the dad, I missed a lot of dad jokes, sorry. Who's having fun? Good. These are Asia Horse, and there's links to all these parts and everything. You'll see the links pretty frequently. They show up throughout the build, so if you want to take a look at those, they are listed with the builds. I'm glad everybody's having fun. I'm glad everybody's having fun. What does the extra, so the extra 4 pin is if you're going to do high-end overclocking. This is not a good board for overclocking. It's got an okay VRM, but not like if you were going to do, like I would do something that's a little bit more high-end, but for 5600X, completely capable board, and for running stock and game stuff like that. So, oh, that's awesome. Somebody's building, Captain Crazy 82 building a PC along with me. That is fantastic. Ooh, somebody just dropped me a super chat. I'm sorry I've been missing all the super chat. Somebody said $10 per character back. Thank you. You're welcome. Super glad everybody's having a great time today. Let's see. Let's check our numbers because we haven't done that in a little while. We're at 448, almost 100 away, but 1,802 people chilling with us over on Twitch. Wow, almost 2,000 on Twitch. That's huge. That's our biggest yet on Twitch. 1,504 hanging out on YouTube today. 224 hanging out on Newegg's Twitch. We got 74 hanging out over at Western Digital Black's Twitch today as well. 1,802 people on Twitch. Wow. Why did CPU go broke? A reboot cleared all its cache. Now we have instant. Yeah, I've heard that one before. That's a good one. Thank you very much for that $10, man. That's huge. Thank you for all the giveaway. I mean, all of you guys. That's incredible. Almost 2,000 people on Twitch alone. That is that's a new record for number of people on Twitch. That's nuts. Thank you guys. We're starting to get like those legit numbers. I think. I mean, I guess we already have them. Like, you know, but like, it's. I'm always curious if one day we'll be like that. You know, that 10K concurrent number or something like that. So maybe someday, but I'm so grateful for the growth and everything that's been happening on the channel. So I really do. Oh, probably because odds of getting a GPU. Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. So somebody's at Port 722 asked, are there different brands of GPUs? Yes, there are different brands. There's EVGA, Gigabyte, MSI, who are making the motherboard, MSI, Zotac, PNY, and then Asus are all partnered manufacturers. Plus, you have the NVIDIA Founders Edition as well. There are some that are better than others. I do not recommend PNY, just hands down. I definitely like EVGA, Asus, specifically their Strix, Gigabyte, and their Aorus specifically are great cards. Zotac I have no issue with as well, but it's just there's the only brand I have a tendency to stay away from is PNY. So it's really hard to get a 30 series right now. It's something that everybody's always working on, and so for that. Somebody's asking about my CD keys deals. It's actually the RB30 key code still works, but it's now 20% off, not 30% off. Well, I'll talk about that tomorrow. They're sponsoring tomorrow's stream, so going from there. And don't forget, guys, we're getting super close to bidding this build, but don't forget tomorrow we are back. We are building a $12,000. It's actually I think it's a $10,000 PC. So it's a $12,000 commission, but a $10,000 PC. We're building a $10,000 system tomorrow, dual 3090s, and it's going to be cool. So you're going to want to tune in tomorrow and check that out. That's a V1F31S. It's actually, yeah. So it's going to be nuts. So if you want to check it out, definitely tune in and go from there. So it's going to be cool. He's a special spec ops military guy who commissioned me to do it. Obviously serving our country, I'm grateful for that, and he just came back and he's buying the PC of his dreams, and it's a ridiculous PC. So pretty excited about that, and it's going to be fun tomorrow. So tune in for that. Okay, let's get back to this. Took a nice little break there for a moment, drink a little bit of ice. Yeah. 1200 watts should be fine. 1200 watts should be fine for dual 3090s. So, should be. I guess we'll find out. It doesn't matter. I can go get a 30. Yeah, I have a 1200 watt PSU for it. It's platinum. So with the efficiency, that should be fine. I'm working on the ice sponsorship. Okay, let's turn this over. Now what I'm gonna do right now, because most of this is done, is I'm gonna go take some time and just quickly cable manage this stuff. Just kind of get it clean looking. It's always my favorite thing. Just grab my stack of, where is it? My stack of, we can use these. These are fun. We use our stack of zip ties and just kind of get these all zipped up real quick so it looks nice and clean. What we're doing real quick is just to make this look a little bit nicer, and just having the cables out and hanging. There we go. Now, the reason I do this one in particular is just to kind of keep it, so that's going to go down like that. I'm not overly worried about using this one here. I'm just going to hold this down with this thing. There we go. Okay, and we'll do that one here in a minute. There we go. Cool. Now, let's do this side real quick. This is just to make it look a little bit cleaner. Okay. Just want things to look clean together. There we go. That's going to hold this. Okay, and this will be where we hook that up. Not really worried about that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run this up like that. I wanted it like a 90 degree, just looks a little bit nicer when you do 90. Might be able to, there we go. Okay, now for these, what I have a tendency to do is just get them into a clump. This is going to go up. Try that here in a minute. What I want to do, the most critical part here is just to keep this group out of, the, out of this window back here. So I'm just doing, that's what I'm doing right here. So it just still looks clean and is up, but just is out of the window so it doesn't get in trouble. Not to get in trouble, it doesn't get in the way. It looks, you don't see it through the case. Pull that through. There we go. And that'll be covered by that, which is fine. Want that to be as flat as possible. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly and pull that in, and our basically our build is pretty much cable. Whoa, zap that all the way through. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, and we'll pull this through. There we go. There we go. Okay, now take these, just undo this. And there we go. Nice clean looking cable management now. We'll just finish our up a little bit above. Hide it with that. There you go. See? Now it looks nice and clean and simple and easy, which is what you want. I have a tendency to just roll these down so they look a little bit nicer. I try and get them about the same height across the board just to make it look good. But there you go. Now you have a nice looking build with some simple, clean cable management. Okay, now what we can do is we're going to tie down that one in the corner. So for cable managing this, we're going to remove this real quick. Grab this. Take that like that. Put that one in the corner. There we go. What do you guys think? Nice and clean? Let's do our PSU now. I'm frozen again? Wait, what's frozen? Oh, okay, wait, clean enough. Good. I got a text. I thought somebody was saying I was frozen, but I'm looking at the thing and so. I can, yes, I can. Okay. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're going to get our, let's get our PSU in. Is right here. We're using a 750 watt gigabyte PSU. It's perfectly fine. It's gold. Everybody say PSU time. That means we're bringing the power. I got the power. Oh, there it is. There's all our cables, cables, the power cable, our screws. And then we have our, there's our little power supply. So small, so attractive. Yeah. Oh man, this thing is like in there, like protected. Okay, whew. Actually, that's definitely one of the better smelling PSUs. It's a test we do on every build. What does it smell like? That one's not so bad. Definitely one of the better smelling in terms of PSUs right there. It smells like, it doesn't smell bad. So yeah, I'm manhandling that power, that's right. Yes, this PC can definitely run Roblox at 60 FPS, for sure. Whoa, hello. Stop, 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 stop. That's just gonna keep going up. Okay, okay, what did I hit? Wow. Okay, let's go back down. I don't know what that was. Wow, it was so dramatic. Like, that was like the ultra zoom. That used to be how we used to zoom the camera. No, it's not. The P600S is not better than the P500A. They're different. The P600S is really made as an ultra quiet, like you have the option of ultra quiet. The P500 is really an airflow case. I love the P500A. It is, funny enough, another spoiler alert, it's my 2020 case of the year. So, yeah. Love that case. So I'll need one of these. So this is just for the one adapter. This is your SATA connection, SATA power right there. We'll need, not that, there's another SATA, which we'll not need. Nobody's SATA when I throw cables away. Ha ha! This right here is our CPU power. We're gonna need one of those. This is VGA. One should be enough, but just for the sake of safety, we're gonna go ahead and give it two. There's our second CPU, I don't need that. This is the second VGA we're going to do. We're going to give them each individual because I don't know enough about this power supply to not do that. This is Molex, we don't need. And then finally, we've got our big ATX power right here. So there's all of our cables right there. Oh, thank you very much, Zyram, for the amazing compliment, dude. I would say that things are going pretty well. Can I help you fix your OBS transition? My OBS transitions, it is being worked on, just so you know. But if you want to, we can always have conversations about it. Right now, it's a Robeytech fighter. It's a Veritech fighter. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and hook these up. So hopefully, let's zoom out so you guys can see this a little bit better. You guys can see the cable connections here. Okay. So first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our 24 pin. The way that you know it's the split in that goes in the PSU in this case. So we're gonna plug that in just like this. Plug the other one in right here. Okay, there's that. Finally, we're going to take two of these. These are VGA. Now they're split. We're not going to worry about that. The split end is the part that does not go into the PSU in this case. So this is the part that goes to the GPU. This is the part that goes in the PSU. We're going to plug that in where it says VGA down here at the bottom. Okay, there's going to be one more of these here. We're going to untwisty tie that. Like so. There we go. Plug that one in also down here. Okay, then what we're going to do, this is our CPU. The part that is split, there's a part that splits. It's right here. That right there is the part that goes into the motherboard, so or the extension in this case. So this is the part that goes in the PSU, the one that does not split. That should be enough, Waffle Warrior. 600 watts, ideally 750 seems to be kind of the recommendation for 3070s. But as long as you're not pushing it, it should be okay. I have had people who have not had issues with 600 watts. So, but the recommended is higher than that. Okay, now we're gonna do, this is our SATA. These are for extensions, things like plugging in hard drives, etc. This one's easy to know which part goes into the PSU because the other connections don't go into the PSU. It's this little 3-pin right here. That's just gonna go right there, like that. And there you go. Now our PSU is ready. We're gonna go ahead and get that installed. Now, this case specifically uses a bracket for its PSU. So what you're gonna do is, when you install this, the fan is gonna go down. It's also gonna be peeled, so we got a little peel here. There we go. The fan's gonna go down. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, put it off like that. And then what we're going to do is there's a little bracket here on the back of the case. I'm going to unscrew that like that. And then I'm going to turn this the right way and then make sure that this goes onto the power supply. I'm going to grab my little PSU screws. Like so. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to install them on here. Just like that, and just get it relatively tight. Tight enough. There we go. Okay, we're gonna grab our next one. Oh, you guys can't see that. I'm gonna work on that. So there's that one. What we do is go to the corner here. You can see where they line up. There's that one. Once you get two in, be careful with this last one. Actually, don't tighten that one until you do the other two. It'll actually fit, I think it comes with 4. So it'll do 4, and you can buy another expansions, but you can do 4 in the bottom. You can buy other ones and mount all of them there. So you could actually have a ton of drives in this. Somebody was asking how many drives can you put inside this case. You can actually put a bunch. You can buy, I think all in all, you could put as many as 12 if you really wanted to. Okay, so there we go. Now it's all in, ready to go. And what you're gonna do is we're gonna take this and just run all these cables through here. like so. Okay. And there we go. Okay, and there you go. Now our CPU. Now it looks like this upside down on the back, but on the front it's actually right side up. And so you should be totally fine. Now it doesn't fill the whole case, unfortunately. You will see a little bit of a gap there, but that's okay. Now first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these. Where is it? I'm going to grab my SATA. There it is. So grab the SATA here. And this long one right here is going to go right here, like so. I'm going to go underneath here and plug the SATA in. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this, make sure nothing's kind of in its way like it is right now. Okay, there you go, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and use a little zip tie just to keep it clean. Again, we just want cleanliness. If you're gonna spend this kind of money on a piece of hardware, might as well make it look good. You know what I'm saying? There's that one. Okay, next up, we're gonna do our CPU. So, which is this one right here. You'll know this one is the part that splits. I'll run this up like this and along the edge. This just plugs in right here. Now, a little cool thing about this case for cable management on this one, I'm going to shove this in right here, the extension. Let's push it all in here. There you go. Okay. And just make it flat as possible. And then we take that drive tray I took out earlier, and then you just kind of shove it back in and it'll hold that in place. There you go. Okay, now that's nice and cable managed. You just want to kind of run it down along the bottom. And that one you don't really need to zip tie because it's kind of out of the way. Okay, last one is these little bad boys right here. Okay, so these ones, I hook these up. These are our VGA. Now you could, if you wanted to, and just risk it, you could do one cable for both, but what I like to do is give them both independent power. So I give them both independent power, so I give them one of each, so they get a dedicated channel. Then what I do is I basically zip tie this whole thing together. Need a big boy zip tie. We need one even longer than that. So I got my big boy zip ties. And you gotta have a good collection of zip ties. If you're gonna be a real builder, have a good collection of zip ties. So you have you have a zip tie for every situation. There we go. Okay, there we go. Making sure this one's jammed in there so it doesn't fall through. There we go. Okay, that's zip tied. Okay, last part is just, this is our last one. And I have a tendency not to zip tie this one. I just kind of get it in there. It should be right down at the bottom. It'll kind of hide some of the other bits. There you go. Okay, there you go. Now you have your whole PC is done. Connected, everything's ready to go. And it looks nice and clean in the back. You can take some time to just kind of make things look a little bit better if you wanted to. But there you go, PC's done. Cool down hype is done, guys. Just in time, we're just at 2 hours. If we want to get that hype train going, all we got to do is drop some, let's start doing some hype. Just happened. That cat would jump in 5 subs, but we should see Hype Train pop up, and that'll unlock another 250 gig NVMe drive. So let's go. BIOS time. We'll do the BIOS and everything else. Yeah, we're gonna do all that stuff next. So let's get those things. Now let me just remind people what's happening, because there's almost 4,000 people here now. This is Robeytech. Robeytech's a show dedicated to PC building, tech news, tech deals, all that sort of stuff. We're building a PC. We're partnering with Western Digital on this stream today. But what's going to happen now is there's the Hype Train right now. We have we've done one giveaway. We have one more that's getting ready to come up, and this is for a 250 gig NVMe drive. The way this works is subs and bits obviously unlock the Hype Train. If we get to level 5, then we give away another Western Digital 250 gig NVMe drive. Now, we also have the giveaways that are still happening. We're going to see Gleam links showing up right now. Those Gleam links are for the Western Digital giveaways that we're doing during the stream. We're going to announce those at the end. And then finally, we have what's soon to be a 3070 coming up. That'll be at the end, and all you got to do is all we got to do is get to 550 subs for that giveaway to happen. Now, the last giveaway that also happens, and another reason like why sub, we're also giving away a 3060, 3070, and a 3080 to one lucky sub, three lucky subs at the month of December. So if you are over at twitch.tv/Western Digital, youtube.com/Robeytech, or twitch.tv/Newegg, pop on over, use your free Amazon Prime subscription right now. Not only does that get the Hype Train going, but it also gets you a free entry in to win potentially one of those GPUs that we'll be giving away at the end of the month. That also gives you extra entries. If you want to get more entries towards winning one of those GPUs, you can donate subs. If you want to gift subs, that's another way to do it. And then finally, you can subscribe to Tier 2, subscribe to Tier 3. That gets you extra entries to all of our giveaways in general, but it also gets you extra entries towards winning that sub goal. And then finally, the last one is subscribing for multiple months. So a month, and then you get into multiple sub-only giveaways, because we do one every month. So yeah, it's going in there. Okay, guys, 547 still going. Level 5 hit. Can we get? Okay, we're about to hit 550. So let's go toward. Okay, 550. Throwing the next one up there. If we get to 1,000, which we have done, if we get to 1,000, then we unlock. We go towards a 3080. So just because it's 550, we go to 1,000, it becomes a 3080. So let's see how close can we get. Let's do it. I've seen, 3,000% or 4,000% during this last one. How high can we go, guys? Thank you very much for all of the awesomeness that you guys do and support me. You guys are all incredible. So thank you for all those things. Man, so many subs coming in right now. 480%, 500% with all those subs. Look at all those Prime subs coming in. We're almost to 600. So we can go, guys, we got 565. And it's only been 2 hours. Can we get the last 400 and give away a 3080 at the end of the show? That'd be incredible. And I'm going to call out subs now because we're going in there, especially gifted subs, people who do gifted subs. Thank you very much for all that sort of stuff. All those people coming in with subs right now. We're going to turn on this PC here pretty quick once all the hype is done, and we'll do this giveaway. Thank you very much for all those Prime subs. So many Prime subs. There's some gifted subs right there. Spearson with some gifted subs. Spearson with 5. Thank you very much for that, taking us to 717%. Zodi, thank you very much for that. Let's see, I think that's the only, Zodi just gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you very much, Zodi, for that. We're at 800%, almost at 600, guys. Wow, this is so awesome. You guys are so amazing. 880%. Look at all those donations, all those bits. Thank you very much for all that sort of stuff. So much hype, guys. The hype is real. Thank you very much. More tier, another gifted sub. Look at all those gifted subs coming in, guys. Looking for people to do big gift them. Let's go. We had a couple, there's 1,000% right there. And still going, 600 subs. 2 tier 1 subs right there. We're gonna go, are we gonna get the 3080? 600, we only have 400 and, we only have 350, 390 more to go? We can do it. 1,000%. Look at that. Oh, there we go. J-Dubs4675 gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you very much for that, J-Dubs. Oh, let's keep going. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Oh, the Metronome. Obviously, Jeff Spidey gifting 6 tier 1 subs. Metronome gifting subs. Jedi Spidey gifting subs. There's Castanome. Castanomem giving another 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you very much for all this, guys. You guys are incredible. 1,432%, 636 subs. And then remember, if you get a free sub from a gift, then you're entered to win the sub only giveaway as well. It's like somebody giving you a free raffle ticket, which is awesome. Guys, 1500% and still going. Still going. You guys are so awesome. Holy crap. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. We're almost done, guys. We're still gonna get the build done too. We still have some time. We're gonna flash the RAM and make sure it's all the way good to go. Wow, there we go. Red Pyramid Head gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you very much, Red Pyramid Head. Thank you for that. Still going, guys. Still hype train, still going. Still got a minute left. How high can we go? Oh, thanks, guys. I super appreciate it. I'm glad everybody's having a wholesome time. We try very hard to just make sure it's going to. Traveler West gifting 5 subs. Thank you very much, Traveler, for that. More gifted subs. Oh, man. Oh, can we get to 2,000%? We're so close. Oh, it looks like I just missed some. I think somebody just did another one. I don't know. It may not have been a grift. There's just still people gifting subs like crazy. 1,900%. Can we finish it out? Look at that chat. And it's on slow. It's just going so fast. Can we get to 2,000? We're so close. Oh, we almost did it. Hype train success. Thank you very much, guys. Almost 2,000% with that one. You guys have been so awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Only 300 subs away. We got 107 subs and 1,342 bits during that whole section. So we're only 320 subs away from giving away a 3080. So let me get that set up, that giveaway. So because we still have time, we're gonna do a giveaway here in a minute. Just gonna make sure. Oh, we're actually at 694 subs, guys. So let me fix that. Okay, all widgets. So we're at 694 subs. So ending that goal. So this is an RTX 3080 giveaway. We have 694 subs. Oh, sorry, we need 1,000. We're at 694, 12, 13, 20, 20. There we go. Okay, there it is. Next goal is up. Thank you very much for all of those subs. And we're going to keep going. Okay, what do we got now? Let's see. We got all... I think everything is pretty close to ready here. I actually think I might... Yeah, we're good. Okay, I think we're good. Let's take a look at the build on the front and just make sure that we're... This looks good. Okay, there's our build, ladies and gentlemen. It looks good. The build looks good. We're ready to turn it on. Oh, Artful, thank you very much for the 5 tier subs. Making people's dreams come true. Okay. Here we go. Grab this stuff and get it put away here. Okay, what do we need? We need to get this build back together. Okay, so let's get this build back together real quick. There's that. Okay, getting that screwed back on. Ugh. Oh, it's Roby Rob. What are you talking about? Okay, let's do our giveaway. That's ready to go. Let's do our first giveaway. This is for a Western Digital NVMe SSD. What am I looking for? Giveaways. Oh, check sub goal. It says 716 of 1,000. Okay, let me check. Oh, 743. Oh, okay, let's get that fixed. It's wrong. Okay, 743, guys. We're at 743 of 1,000. We're going to do that. RTX 3080. We're at 1,000. We have 743. And 12. Okay, there we go, guys. There we go. We're at 743. I'm looking at the analytics. 745. Let me get that caught up. Oh, we're only one off. Let me fix this real quick. There you go. There we go. Now we're at 700. Now we're accurate. That's the right number of things going on there. Let's do the giveaway though. Now this, guys, okay, so remind you guys how giveaways work. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna tell you, first and foremost, everybody say thank you, Twitch. Everybody say thank you, Twitch. The way you say thank you, Twitch, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you what the entry is, but what I'm gonna tell you is you're gonna put in, it's gonna run for 2 minutes. You only need to enter once. If you enter more than once, if you spam, you can enter twice just to be sure, but if you spam, you could get timed out, which means you won't be able to claim the prize. So be careful, don't spam. The entry point for this is going to be !Twitch, and that giveaway is going to be starting very soon. So just stand by, and this is for a 250 gig NVMe SSD. Okay, get ready, guys. Okay, starting that giveaway right now. Okay, !Twitch, giveaway is started right now. Okay, there it goes, and it's going. I see entries. It's gonna. There you go, !Twitch, guys. There you go, and I see, yeah, go ahead and do your entries. A lot of Twitch folks. There's some YouTubers. Okay, cool. !Twitch, guys. Oh, I think my thing just stopped. My restream just stopped. Hold on. Oh, it's locked up. Okay, we're gonna try that again. There it goes. Okay. There we go. Okay, guys, entries are still going. Okay, let's get this in. That is ready to go. Okay, hold on. Hey guys, oh, don't forget, if you want to get in, sorry, I forgot to let you guys know. If you want to get in on these entries, head over to twitch.tv/Robeytech. That's where the giveaways are going on right now. And so make sure you head to our channel. That's where all this stuff is happening. If you're over in Western Digital, if you're over at Newegg, pop over here because you can't get your entry in on those channels. It's just my channels that are getting the entry, not Facebook either. So head on over and put your entry in. We have 13 seconds left on that right now, guys. So make sure you get your stuff in. Okay, giveaway is ending in 7 seconds. While we're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and grab our, grab our entry. Get this all plugged in. Okay, now we are going to flash the BIOS. That is the next step here. So once we're gonna just turn it on, make sure it works, and then we will flash the BIOS is the next step. Popping this up to the top here. There we go. There's our build ready to go. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna make sure it works. Okay. There, I hear it. And there is our build. And there it is. Not a lot of RGB, but we're gonna make it orange again. We wanted to make it, it's like very simple in terms of cost, and we'll make it all orange and black when we're done. But yeah, there's the build. Oh, we haven't drawn the winner yet. Let me check the winner. The winner is Californicated on Twitch. Congratulations, you're the winner of the 250 gig Western Digital NVMe Drive. Okay, we're good there. We are, the build works. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and flash our BIOS. Everything is good. This all is obviously on, and winner at Twitch. Guys, the entry is done. Giveaway is over, so please stop with your giveaways. The giveaway's done, so you guys can stop. Now we're gonna shut it down, and we're gonna flash our BIOS real quick. And then I need flash drive. I don't think this one works. I'm pretty sure this doesn't. I think this one might be broken, so we're gonna grab another one. I think I have another one. I don't know what I have my AMD one. I used to have a bunch, but I think this one works. I don't think that is that. Okay. Yeah, this one's broken, I think. I gotta go grab a USB. I'll be right back, guys, so we can get the flash for it. Here we go. Cool. Okay, got a USB for us. We're gonna grab our flash. No, I'm not gonna flash you, I'm just gonna grab a flash. Okay, here we go. Okay. No, that's not it. There we go. Okay. So this is for, that is for Asus Prime. Make sure this is ready for the Prime. What we're doing right now is we're gonna grab our BIOS. Okay, so what we do, oops, that's the only one. Okay, so we're gonna go to MSI. Okay, we're gonna go to service. We're gonna do a motherboard. Let's see, downloads. Okay, so now we're gonna choose for, it's called the X570 MPG X570 Gaming Edge Wi-Fi. X570 Gaming Edge Wi-Fi. So I'm just searching on their website. We're just going to wait. There it is. Gaming Edge Wi-Fi. There it is. Okay. I'm going to go to support. I'm going to go to BIOS and download this one. Okay. Put this on this drive. Okay, copying. Now what we're doing is just copying the thing over. Okay, 756 subs, guys. You guys are crushing it. I can't believe it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's going in there. We're going to rename this one MSI MPG Gaming Edge Wi-Fi. Okay. Come on, baby. There it goes. Okay, so this, I'm curious if, hold on, I just need to see. Okay, so I'm just gonna see what I have to do here to do the flash utility. I need the manual. Does anybody remember off the top of their head for Smart Flash what I have to rename the BIOS file? I'll know here in a second, but we'll let you guys know. Quick start, installing BIOS, enabling easy mode, advanced, mFlash 61. With a US mFlash, press down the latest file, matches your motherboard model. If you save, insert USB that contains that into the computer. Click on, no, I don't want that one. Where is the one that's like the Q flash or flashback? All right, I'm just gonna look it up. It's around here somewhere. I'm gonna look back at the manual thing again. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Entering BIOS setup. Okay, entering, resetting, updating, easy mode. Maybe it might be in 44. I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay. Okay, here it is. Okay, connect the power supply. Unplug the MSI.ROM. Okay, so you rename. So I'm going to rename this, copy this, and then put it on the main drive as MSI.ROM. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I think Blondie just probably told me that too. There it is right there. Okay. So MSI.ROM. Okay, we're going to do MSI.ROM. Okay. Okay, so there we go. That's all set. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this. And then on the back here, and we'll go to the side camera so you guys can see what we're going to do. Now it's just got to be powered. I mean, it just has to be plugged in. So let's go to our side camera. So right here, there's a little highlighted one. Right there. There's a little highlighted one. It's red and black. So it's red and black. And you can know, it says it actually has BIOS. It's different than the other ones right there. So you can see it's red and black like that. You're going to take this USB and you're just going to stick it in there like that. If you can do it right, like I did. You're just going to hit this button right here. Like this. And then, right? Plug the USB, press the flash BIOS button to the flash BIOS and the LED near the button starts flashing. Okay, so that should be, oh, wait, no, I have it on. I'm trying to see if the, oh, but that may not be that is the flash BIOS button, right? I think it is, right? I might not be the flash BIOS button. That is the flash BIOS button. Okay. Just making sure. I couldn't see it. I don't think it's doing anything, though. Ugh. I think I have it all in there. Okay. So why is it not flashing right now? It should. Do you have it on? I did push the right button, right? I'm just going to look on the back. This is normally what you do. Yeah, it's a flash BIOS button. Yeah, that's the right one. 45. Okay, so there we go. I don't see what I should be able, that should be all it takes, but it's not doing anything. I'm gonna turn this off, turn it back on. Not seeing the light happen. I'm gonna make sure, let me look at this and just make sure I'm not pushing anything and doing it multiple times like it's supposed to. I mean, it's okay. Nothing that's showing in there. No other button on here. Okay, so that is definitely, and this does work, right? Yep. Hold on, she's gonna let me know something. Nope. Okay, so that all works, but I shouldn't have to power the thing on. Oh wait, no, it just booted. I'm actually getting into the BIOS. Oh, I'm in. Okay, that was weird. I don't think that was the world's fastest thing, but it is actually posted right now. So hold it down. It is, but check it out. Here, look. It is actually posted, so we can just do it the other way too. So it's actually in. I don't even need to do it. So it's just checking. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's working. It actually is flash, but that's what you would typically do. Yeah, posted. So, which I don't know why you guys aren't seeing it. It should show up here. I'm just going to make sure that should be showing it to you because I see it here. Definitely posted here. I'm going to click on this. Make sure it's activated. Okay, that's weird. It's not activated. I mean, it's here. I don't know. It is posted though, guys. So, I just don't know why you're not seeing it on here. Did this get unplugged or something? That could have happened. Oh, that's on. Okay, well, what we're gonna do while we're getting ready to do this next part is it's posted. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and flash. Go ahead and finish updating the BIOS anyway, just to be safe, because I'm in and we're good anyway. So we're gonna go and update our BIOS real quick and be good there. So let's get this out of the way. And then go from there. Now it is updated. Somebody's saying hold it down. So I kind of want to test. I want to do this anyway. God, do I want to do this? I feel like this is making a mistake, but we're gonna test. We're gonna go crazy. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this off. I'm gonna try this the other way. Somebody said hold it down, so I'm gonna shut it off and hold it down. No, that does not work. That BIOS flash button is not working. Maybe it's just because it realizes it's the same flash. So maybe we just got one that's already flashed, and that might be why. Okay, well, it works, so. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and make sure our BIOS is up to date just to be safe, because it also has like direct access memory is in there now and some other things that are in the BIOS update. So we're gonna do that. And then we will get an OS on it, and then we'll be done for the night. Okay, there's that. Put this stuff in there and do that last giveaway. I also don't know why my Elgato's not showing up. I might plug it in and plug it back in here in a second so you guys can see the Elgato. Okay, so we're gonna get this back in here. Just cleaning up our area here. Boom, boom. Okay, let's get this up so we can see dad jokes. There we go, there we go. Okay, this out of the way. Okay. We're just going to put our stuff in. Okay, and we're going to grab my little portable monitor. And then we will announce the winners here very soon. What we'll do is I'm going to let Cindy know that we're going to announce the winners. So if you want to get your last minute entries in on those Western Digital Gleam giveaways, we're going to announce the winners for those in 10 minutes. So you have 10 more minutes to get your entries in for that. So if you want to go get your entries in for that, go get those done now. So 10 more minutes, and then we'll announce the winners for those. And then finally, the last one will be the last giveaway will be whatever GPU we end up getting to, which right now it continues to climb. So hopefully we'll be a 3080, but right now it's a 3070, which I think will make people happy. Anybody who wins happy, so we'll do 3070 giveaway. And then for those of you who won last month, we are on next week. You'll start seeing all the winners from last month. November, we'll start seeing their prizes going out. So it usually happens the middle of December. I mean, first week in November, but the holidays, it's just been a little bit slower. So that's coming up. Okay, so we got everything good. Turn this on. Okay, we're gonna update our BIOS. Oops, I didn't hit enter fast enough. There we go. Oops. There we go. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna go ahead. Let me just try this. Get this done. Try and get this back in here so you guys can see it again. Okay. Let's go to cam link. No, we want capture. There you go. Set 10 minutes, guys, to get that last bit in. That's not what I want. I wonder if I didn't do that. Huh. I kind of really want this to show up. Okay. Hopefully that shows up here. Not seeing the PC capture for some reason. it's not working. Can I unplug it maybe perchance? This is, which one's the USB? Let's power this USB. I don't know if I accidentally unplugged something. Okay. Just not reading it. Sorry guys, we may not be able to show you the update, so I know what's going on. Okay, well let's go ahead and get it done. Let people get their thing. So let's go to Flash. We're gonna go ahead and flash the BIOS. Ugh. Okay, Gary, getting very close to doing that giveaway, guys. Let's let it finish out. Cindy's gonna send all the winners here pretty quick. We'll get them in my email. I've got my email up already. Okay, very close, guys. Okay, we'll be picking our winners here pretty quick, guys. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna choose this. There you go. Yes. Okay, updating my BIOS now. I wish I could show you, but it's just updating. CPU sitting at a nice cool 37 degrees. Guys, there's no entry going on right now, guys. There's no entry. So you guys can stop. There's no entry. Guys, the giveaway is on Gleam. You guys want to get that done, you got to go on Gleam. It's not, there's no entry right now. The links are, can we get the links, guys, right now for the close? Yes, the giveaway, the PC link is the same for the giveaways. Yeah, guys. There's the links right there. That link is there. Live stream giveaways are right there, guys. Clicking that link, and that's the, yeah. That will get you, not only does it get you the entries for the Western Digital, but it also gives you the entries for the PC. So everything is all through that Gleam link, guys. We're drawing winners from that. Sorry, it's confusing. Wow, thank you, Mur, for the 5 gifted subs. We're gonna draw our winners here in just 4 minutes. We got a lot of gifted subs going out. Thank you very much, guys. 785 subs today. If I wanted to, yeah, you could vertically mount this if you wanted to. I know. Oh, wait. Yeah, guys, so understand, those entries, that entry not only does it get you entered for winning tonight, but it also gets you entered for the PC moving forward. There's 13 days away until we give this PC away. But it also gives you entries in for the winning the Western Digital stuff today. So it's just all that is being drawn from here. So there you go. And then we'll draw the winner for the GPU at the end of this. So there. So yeah. This would be a great PC for VR gaming. This one right here. For dual AIOs, this mini ITX, geez, I have no idea. I don't even know where to start with that. I have done a Mesh Phi S2 build, yep. So getting in there, just letting right now the BIOS is updating, guys. That's what we're waiting for. Hey, you're welcome. I'm glad that you are now motivated to do a PC build. That's awesome. That's what I do this for. Just just making it so I can see you guys a little bit better. Thank you for all those subscriptions, guys. Everything going on. Let's see our numbers, because I think we're getting close to 4,000. Take a look at our numbers today. Okay, so we have over 2,284 people on Twitch right now. That is massive. 2,200 on Twitch. That is good. I should look at a zip tie again. People brought that up before. We have 1,194 on YouTube, 145 over on Newegg, 64 hanging out at WD Black, and 4 for our Facebook faithful. The 4 people hanging out on Facebook faithful. 2,284 on freaking Twitch. That's crazy. 42,093 people have hung out today. 42,093 people. Guys, okay, can somebody look this up? 42,000. Can somebody look up how many people the Seahawks Stadium is? Because that's what I'd like to do. Is out. Yeah, I know. Word is out. But we not just do that. We also build. I think people find this entertaining as well. It's like, I started Justin Flashing's chat, but it worked out okay. Okay. Oh, 72,000. Okay, I got more to go. I need 30,000 more people to come. That's what I want to do. One day I would like to have enough people in the stream to have filled an entire football stadium. Jay's Ways, thank you for the subscription, man. Thank you very much for all that stuff. That's be cool. Guys, I wasn't trying to start a war in terms of who has the better team. So what's the gold egg thing behind me? This is actually my 2020 Eggy Award. This is my Eggy Award is Geek of the Year. This is my Newegg Geek of the Year. I won this in Vegas a little over a year ago. And so it's my Geek of the Year that they gave to me, and so it's pretty awesome. And it's my first like it's a real award, like the Christmas story. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. So thanks to Newegg for doing that. You know who else has won this? Linus has won it. Luke Lafrienne. It's some pretty big people who've won this thing. So it's pretty awesome to actually be among that group, which is pretty awesome. What hatches from them? Joy. You have to wait for your entire life to hatch it though. I sort of won it. I sort of won it. It's pretty cool. Actually, Cindy, who is the one who's drawing our winners, which I'll show up on screen here in a couple minutes. By the way, that you can still enter to win the PC now, but the entries are closed. Who is the one who designed that, which is pretty cool. So she's pretty awesome. I like Cindy a lot. If Linus won, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, well, sorry, Jurave. What's my favorite season? Sorry, I love the original. Like everything about Rick and Minmay. I'm a huge fan. And then I like Macross Plus as well. But I mean, you can't go wrong with Roy Fokker and all those kind of goes. So yeah, she's awesome. Okay, so it looks like the BIOS is fully updated. Now it's just restarting. Now we can put our OS on it. Hey, Kevin, are you up here still? Hey, can I get the Windows OS thing on it? The Windows OS media? Bro, lag. What are you talking about, lag? Everything's fine. It's all fine. Yeah, BIOS update's complete. We are now in, and he just gave me, there we go. Thank you very much. And here is Windows, and this is, which version is this?
20.
And this is 20, this is the latest version. So this will be what you have, what you get. No. Let's go ahead and hit F10. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to put 20H2 on there. The PC is not loud. It's and then you can also make it very quiet with the covers. So it's got some pretty cool covers for it. We'll do the peel here in a minute. Let's go in there. And we're going to 800 subs. Geez, guys. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. When you hit the button and didn't mean to do that. Hit the wrong button. Let's try that again. I didn't mean to hit that. Okay, who's ready for the win? That thing is not very loud at all. It is running right now, but it's like if you didn't pay attention to it, it'd be pretty loud, but it's not bad at all. There it goes. Running our Windows stuff now. Okay, here we go. English next. Install now. Setting up our loading, and then we'll draw. There's no, stop spending, guys. No giveaways are happening right now. I have a product key, choosing Pro. And then I'll put the winner up once we get this install going. Accept, next, custom. I'm gonna put it on our 500 gig. Okay, copy windows. Okay, let's put our winners up. And for who are the winners for this first round? Who's excited? We're gonna choose our first winners. Properties. Add files. Okay, here we go. Here's our first winner. There it is. Let's make it fit. Sorry about that. Okay, so first winner, 500 gig, went to number one. I'm number one on Twitch. Congratulations. HD Nate 08 was the winner of the SN750. So that's from Twitch. JVVIANAS from Twitch. You are the winner of the SN550. And then finally, the big winner for the 8 terabyte D10 was iSemp on Twitch. Congratulations, you guys. You are the winners for the in-stream prizes. We still have, don't worry, we still have the big one that we're still going to be giving away, and we're going to do that in just a few minutes, guys. So congratulations to you guys. You guys are the winners of those in-stream prizes. Newegg will be getting those mailed out to you. We'll package them up and get them out to mail to you. Blondie will be reaching out to you to get your information, so we can get that and get your mailing stuff and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, people are like, bot, whatever. You guys, don't be sore. So anyway, congratulations to the winner of those. We still have our GPU that we're going to be giving away. Can we get the last 200? We're going to draw that. We're going to do that drawing right at 8 o'clock, and then we're going to raid somebody. Please stick around for somebody to raid. Blondie, if you want to see if there's anybody that is new, that's small, that you know of that we could win or raid, but we're still going to be doing it. We have 200, and we need 198 subs to make it a 3080. That's the question. Are we going to make it 198? We'll see what happens. Get the wallets out, guys, if you want to. You do not have to. You guys have blessed me so much on this stream, and we still got more going on. 8 o'clock PST, which is 5 minutes from now. We've given it a long time, and we're just letting the OS finish and go from there. I want to give a huge shout out again to Western Digital for being so incredible, for supporting the stream, for Mike and Gabe for hanging out today. That was a lot of fun. We are back tomorrow. Yes, I know, Saturday. What are you thinking? Saturday at noon, we're going to show some Cyberpunk, and then we're going to build a $10,000 PC. Dual 3090s, Threadripper 3970, 128 gigs of G-Skill Trident Royal Z, 4 terabytes of PCIe Gen 3 Western Digital Black NVMe SSDs, 4 terabyte just standard SSD. Native 4 terabyte SSD. We've got it's all in a we've got 9 Lee & Lee Strimmer fans, Lee & Lee Uni 120s. We've got a Z73 AIO. It is a bonkers build, and it is going to take a ton of time to build. Luckily, it's Lee & Lee, so it's actually, the fans are going to be really easy to control. It's going to be nuts, guys. And if you want to hang out and see that, again, we have all the same giveaways happening again tomorrow. Western Digital giveaways. We're still going to be get extra entries for those GPUs. All that stuff's happening tomorrow. It's not a budget build at all. It is an extreme build in the most incredible way. And then we are, as much as my car, for sure. And then we are back again on Monday, doing, Monday is, what are we doing? Oh, Monday we're doing another, like the opposite of that. Somebody's putting a 3090 in his build later on, just gonna get it set up. It's more of a, but it's also another ROG case build tomorrow on Monday. Then we're back on Wednesday, doing a nice like $2,600 build on Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday, I don't remember what's the Thursday and Friday. I think Thursday we're actually going to do the Razer. We're going to do a build in the new Razer Tomahawk case. And then Friday is just some fun. And then after that, I think the last stream for the holiday is going to be Monday. We're going to be doing the Mod Mondays at Intel. So we'll do that one on Monday. And then there probably won't be any additional streams during Christmas. Oh, that's right. We're building, Thursdays is not that. It's actually for little boy. We're building his Christmas gift. And so he's going to be joining us on stream on Thursday, watching us build his gift from his father. So I'm really excited about that. That's going to be super awesome. So that's on Thursday next week. So you're going to want to tune in, bring your tissues, because we're going to do a tear jerker and just really have a really cool time building that for somebody. And then later on, we'd still have the Christmas surprise build, where I'm just going to randomly build a PC and then give it away on stream. So no gleam, no muss, no fuss, just build it and give it away right there on stream, thanks to Cooler Master. So we're giving away, what, 4 PCs this month? So yeah, it's crazy what we got going on. So yeah, and again, you guys, thank you. It's just a big, massive thank you every time I tune in here to come away with 800 plus subs in a day, to literally have you guys continue to bless me, my family, my team, and just be such incredible supporters. It means so much to me to hear things like Wholesome, to have you guys learn things. You know, I know I can never say thank you enough. I don't take what I do for granted, and I don't take these opportunities for granted. So please, thank you for letting me entertain you and build PCs for you guys, and you guys come and watch, because it means the world for me. So thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate it. We're gonna give it a couple more minutes, and we're gonna draw that. We're gonna do the close out this PC giveaway for a 3070. Just gonna, the OS is installed on it now, so we're just gonna let this finish its thing. No, right, Cortana, you're not gonna be a thing. So we're actually, it feels like we're probably gonna end up with, looks like Nated is raiding, so we might raid Nated. He's such a great guy, and with the Fortnite Halo stuff, it's a, you know, that might not be a bad one. And go ahead, please, guys. Wow, Kay or Crispy, thank you very much for the gifted subs. You're incredible. I want to say, when we raid somebody, if you guys wouldn't mind hanging around, just being a part of it, blessing them for a little while. There's over 2,000 of you, and so it means a lot when we go and raid somebody versus just raiding and then immediately leaving. I know you're probably tired. This was actually shorter than our typical stream, typically. So I would appreciate you guys just sticking around and letting us pay it forward for somebody else. So okay, I think it is 8 o'clock. I've given it as much time as I can. I don't think 1,000 is going to happen tonight, but 822 ain't bad. So thank you very much, guys, for all of the amazing support. Let us do this last drawing. This is for an RTX 3070. Now, last thing, remember, tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 subs, not prime subs. Tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 subs, you do get extra entries into this giveaway. And so tier 1, you get 3, tier 2, you get 4, tier 3, you get 5. And then remember, if you're a Prime subscriber, that does not get you extra entries. That just means you're a base level free subscriber. So I just want to give you a heads up on that. If you want to up your chances of potentially winning a this 3070 here in a minute. So we're going to do that drawing here in a second. I would do, best bet is to do it off of Twitch. If you're going to come over right now, twitch.tv/Robeytech. Entry for this one, remember, only have to enter once. I'm going to let this run for 3 minutes. You only have to enter once. Do not spam, because if you get timed out, you can't claim, and you have to be able to claim your prize. We're going to have this just run on Twitch. So head over to twitch.tv/Robeytech. We've had a lot of issues with these ones and multiple people claiming on YouTube. So if you're over on YouTube, come on over to Twitch if you want to get in on this. Twitch.tv/Robeytech. I'll let this run. I'll run it for 4 minutes. You have time to move over and get your entry in. Going from there right now. You can still enter on YouTube. It's just odds are, like, it looks like it's still okay. I'm just giving you guys the best bet. Okay, so here we go. Entry for this is going to be Newegg now, because they're the biggest sponsor. We can't do this without them. And this is for an RTX 3070, guys. Let me find it. Where is it? That's the 3060. 3060. Okay, I have to create one. Hold on one sec, guys. Okay, starting this right now. Okay, entry is oh, hold on. Wait, canceling it. Sorry. I said I would run it for, I think I'll run it, so I'm gonna run it for longer. So stand by. You guys can still enter, but don't spam. It's not running yet. Okay, we're running this for, whoop, come on. Why can I not? There you go. Okay, running this for 3 minutes. And then extra entries are there. Okay, starting it now. Now the giveaway is going. 3 minutes, guys. Yeah, let's just run our updates. Okay, just running our updates real quick, letting that go through there. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left for that giveaway, for that entry. Go ahead and get those entries in. Ugh. And there's my thing. Thank you, Kevin. There you go. Do you have the, is that the utility drive right there?
The red one?
Yeah. This one right here? Oh,
oh, the one that has all the...
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one that's over there.
This USB, oh, here's my, that's what I was looking for. This right here, is it?
Yeah, the one that's just USB-C is the one that's got all the different...
Okay, I'm gonna put this back over here. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're gonna raid right after this, guys. So don't forget about that. Throw this in here. There it is. Restart required there. Download our updates here. Okay, 1 minute and 30 seconds left, guys. Okay, installing our GPU graphics driver. Who had a good time? Ho, ho, ho. 58 seconds, guys. I see all those extra entries there as people getting those extra entries in for their stuff. 1,133 entries, guys. That's incredible. I'm glad everybody's excited. Still downloading updates. Guys, you do need to be in the Twitch channel to enter, guys. You need to be in the Twitch channel. Make sure that you're in the Twitch channel to get your entry in. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Okay, guys, drawing our winner in just a few seconds. Drawing our winner in just a few seconds, guys. Okay, and the winner is Grail1. Grail1. No, it wasn't entry. It wasn't a Grail1 over on Twitch. Grail1, you are the winner of the giveaway for today for the RTX 3070. Congratulations, Grail1. You are the winner. Now, we are going to immediately go into a raid. Congratulations, Grail. We'll be getting that. We'll be getting that out to you in January. So congratulations on that. Thank you very much again, everybody. We are back tomorrow starting at noon for an incredible $10,000 build. You're going to want to tune in for that. That's going to be awesome. And then World of Warcraft on Sunday if you want to get in on that as well. This has been absolutely awesome. We're going to go and raid. Please stick around. Let's bless somebody else and make somebody else's night awesome. Just stand by a second. 1 second. We're going to find a channel to raid. Okay. Let's do Nated. Okay, so he's playing Halo Master Chief Collection. Starting that raid in just a few seconds. How many people can we get? Can we get over 2,000? Can we get like 1,500? There we go. Let's just crush it for him. Let's get ready, guys. This is gonna make somebody's day insane. Thank you very much, guys. Here we go. Starting that raid right now.